Then out to
The
Mafra.
Palais in St Kilda.
Correct, mate.
To see the Jersey boys.
Correct.
Last night.
Yep, these are the things you do when you're committed all around the state, Pop.
So you've gone from St Kilda. Well, what time do you get home?
Just after midnight.
Well, what time do you have to get to Mafra?
I had to be there by about 9:15.
And then you stayed there, and then you had to come here.
Come here, work with you.
That's
Three wonderful
That's
people.
commitment.
It is. I wouldn't have done that.
No, well,
I would have went to St Kilda and said, "We're
Yeah,
Jersey boys."
gonna
Stay there.
that would have been Pop.
I would have had breakfast in Atwood Street.
I was going to say Pop would have been unavailable on the spreadsheet, wouldn't he?
Well, if you'd done it, we had to put a pillow on the
Oh,
floor.
yeah,
that's
revisit that morning and afternoon, eh?
Speaking of Mafra, disappointing last week after what results that they had put forward when they got absolutely trounced by Wonthaggi, Paul, which only a couple of weeks prior had beaten their ladder leaders and for their first loss of the season in Moe.
And they followed that up with a 5-point loss to Leongatha and an 8-point loss to Morwell. If they had won both of those games, which they certainly could have, they would probably have been in the 5 at that stage. And that would have made a big difference to the outlook of a lot of things.
Absolutely. And we've spoken about Box, and you know how they are. We've got another 5 changes this week.
8 last week, 5 this week.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a...
Is it just young kids?
It's a bullcrap topic, but I think it's a very relevant topic too, because how do you remain consistent when your players are in and out the way they are? I mean, you've got good conduit when they're playing well, and you can work on confidence. When they lose like they did last week,
well,
you're making those changes. I know they've got power players and they've got
but especially in young, it's slightly different when you've got an older group
like Leongatha,
where you can manage a little bit and manage 1 or 2 new ones.
They've got the formula right, I reckon, Leongatha, about rotating their experienced players through. But as Tim pointed out correctly, they're experienced players. Yeah. When you've got young players who 1 week are playing for power, 1 week are unavailable, they're travelling,
But the news out of Mafra is, and that's from the president as well, Lee Scott, he's very confident the way they're progressing in regard to how things are moving.
It's not about that. It's just more so you sit there and you go, the consistency of having a structure
But if we continue
together.
to talk about that, there's reasons for it, right?
Yeah.
So obviously we're not seeing the in-house events of it all, but at the same time, what are we talking about? The big loss they had last week.
Yeah.
Already.
Right. And they take on Traralgon, who have shored up 5th spot. In for them, Louis D'Angelo, Lucas Tripodi, and Brody Adams comes in for his first senior game, I'm pretty sure it is. They're for the Maroons. Out Jordan Cunico, Jai Nielsen, and Jan.
Why would Jordan Cunico be out?
So there's a reason for it, and it's more about body management again.
Is that right?
Right now, he's probably playing at 80%, so they just got to make sure they manage that through, because the word is, but he probably wasn't going to play the year. So to get him back, and his game last week was huge. I thought his contribution, the way his impact on the game was magnificent. So
he'll get the 4 in.
Yeah, he'll get the 4 in.
Yeah,
there'll be no doubt. I think this week they've just seen, all right, well, we're at Mafra, let's just put him. It could be his call too.
Hey, Mafra. Playing Mafra at Mafra is no gimme. I'll tip Traralgon. It's not a gimme.
Well, it's the same time when we spoke about Mafra Moe, wasn't it? So,
Absolutely. Morwell Druin is on today. We've spoken a little bit about around that in terms of some of the names in there. Riley O'Neill will be a first gamer there for the Tigers, and we've spoken about their outs. For Druin, Walmsley in, Becky out. Morwell will have to win this one, don't they? In terms of their, I know they are, but from a team perspective, Morwell need to bounce back and win a game.
Yeah, I agree. I've tipped Morwell, not knowing the catastrophe that's happened.
Did look at the ins and outs, Pop?
No, I didn't. I just tipped what Paul Carter tipped because I respect his opinion so much. But now that I've looked at the ins and outs, I wish I would have went Druin, to be honest.
Yeah.
So today I'll say Druin.
Yep. Box?
I already went Druin, knowing what the outs were. And have Michael Duncan, Funky Duncan, who hasn't played.
Is that who is Funky Duncan?
It's Funky Duncan.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not Chunky.
No, I understand that.
That's I understand it is.
It might have been a younger person named Michael Duncan.
Yeah, look, they've obviously, he's put his hand up to say, I'll give you a hand here. And look, he's been playing reserves. There's no reason to say that he shouldn't be there. He's playing some good footy in the reserves.
The other game today, before this game here, which we'll talk about after the break, Wonthaggi versus Sale. I think Wonthaggi just get the job done against Sale and sort of, within reason, nearly shore up second spot for themselves in that and their double chance.
Does it matter for Wonthaggi whether they finish second or third?
No. It doesn't matter.
I mean, and this is going back to my point last week where I talked about earning the right to host a final on your home ground. They're playing second. They could drop a position and it means nothing.
Yep.
Whereas it should mean something. So to me, if I was Wonthaggi, I would be resting some of my better players. I'd be giving some experience, senior experience to some of my second players. maybe even a couple of juniors, I'd be using this.
Well, they probably have now with Jared Blair.
Maybe they have.
And with Leongatha and Traralgon as their last 2 games, you'd need to bring them back in
for that.
Do that. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, there it is. You're listening to Gippsland Live on TRFM. All thanks to Harvey Norman Electrical Gippsland. Epic audio deals on now and get bonus cards on select items, fridges, speakers, TVs, appliances, vacuums, microwaves and more. Welcome back to Parrot Park, round 16, Alinta Energy Gippsland League. We're here today on what is a, well, you could call it a perfect winter's afternoon, I suppose. Doesn't look like there's any breeze, couple of clouds in the sky. Just perfect conditions here at Leongatha. We came across to Leongatha in the next-gen Mazda CX-5. It has arrived at Traralgon Mazda with stunning new styling, advanced technology, premium comfort and the driver experience Mazda is famous for. The next-gen CX-5 is ready to impress.
It was probably a pretty good pick for you, though, too, mate, from a size point of view, because in the big other vehicles that we've had in the past, you've actually...
I get lost.
We can actually see you
I get lost. I was well in control. It's built for epic escapes or trips to the store wherever life leads. It's ready for all. Book your test drive on the next-gen CX-5 today at Traralgon Mazda.
I just had to take the headset off because a lady wanted to know what model it was and some further details.
It's you can take that. It's the Mazda CX-5 at Traralgon Mazda.
Hey, one sec, we're on air, but I can tell you now, it's the next generation Mazda CX-5, right, from Traralgon Mazda.
Yeah, she was very excited.
I can tell you it's got new styling, advanced technology, premium comfort. And
Poppy, you've got to take your headphone off so she can hear what she's saying back to you.
That's the model.
The CX-5.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we can sell it to
CX-5.
Yeah, how much do you want to pay for it? We can sell it cash.
Cash money.
Okay, that's fine. No stress. That's fine.
Tell them we do Afterpay as well, Pop.
Yeah, no, Afterpay's available too, apparently.
There it is. This is what we do out here. We just
Sell cars.
There's a carrot in the door, is there?
We sell.
Yeah, you can have that.
We sell
Want
stuff
an
everywhere.
avocado, you can have that as well.
I asked her if she wants the wild track as well.
Yeah.
No, we don't want that wild trail. It's just the Mazda CX-5.
One second, Gippsland. There's another question.
During the break, we did send Boxer out for Metricon Homes to do the boundary rhyme. Metricon wants you to live it up because right now Metricon is giving you $60,000 to upgrade your new designer series home with some of Australia's leading home brands. The Qualia 39 in Traralgon, the Delta 28 in Lucknow, or the Santorini 29 in Wonthaggi.
I want to know if it's the base model out the front, or is that the...
That's the deluxe model.
No, it's not a Dux model.
It's the bee's knees, all right?
It's the bee's knees.
All right, Poppy.
Boxer, give us an idea on what the ground conditions are like here at Parrot Park.
I can try here. So the ground's in fantastic condition, considering that probably they've got two centre circles. They're using the main one right dead smack in the middle. The previous circle is getting a bit of a workout, which the twos are using right now. So I would assume that the other centre circle will be used for the senior game. There's probably a little soft patch on the wing here where probably they train the most on a Tuesday and Thursday night, which is a little bit cut up, but nothing to really worry about. So conditions are great. There's no wind to talk about as well. So I'm looking forward to a big afternoon, and they've scored quite well here. They've 21, 13, 34 scoring shots in the reserves tells me that we're going to be in for a big afternoon.
Should be good. Should be good. Really looking forward to this game because not only is there a lot on it, I think there's a bit of a question mark over Warragul right now. I think you see the quality of a side coming off a loss against a good opposition with a tough fortnight ahead of them, and you really want to be going into finals with some sort of confidence. Now, Traralgon, put a bit of a dent in their season last week, but if Warragul bounce back today, if they're capable of bouncing back in the space of a week against a quality side Leongatha, you know they're capable of also being the real deal. If they fall away as they head towards Moe, it's not a great way a week out from the finals.
That's it, yeah.
In for Leongatha, Heppel of the Dyson variety, Fox, Harry, Williams and Donahue. Out Bowles, Hume, Murfitt, Harding and Hume. For Warragul, they've got 5 changes as well. Witten, Comben, Leighton, Casson and Phillips. And out goes Logan, Carpenter, Thompson, Sheehan and Baxter. Paul, your thoughts on this one, which we do, as we're going to mention to the listeners, the last time these sides met, it was an all-important draw.
They played a draw in match which broke a 9-game winning sequence by Leongatha. And the quarterly ladders that I've give you guys, and I've done stats analysis to it, round 15, there's nothing between them. They're second and fourth in first quarter, second and third in second quarters, third and fifth in third quarters, and Warragul have an advantage in the final quarter. In terms of accuracy, they're locked together. In terms of all sorts of things, disposals, free kicks, contested possessions, Warragul have a bit of an advantage in contested marks, but other than that, it's really, really close on whatever level you look at it. And I've gone for Leongatha today, and probably more the fact that it's being played here. If it was back at Western Park again, I'd give Warragul a slight advantage.
You know what, though? I think the only difference is that a lot of those stats don't include Dyson Heppel.
True, that's true.
And I think that is, to me, I know one player can't make a difference, but I think today he does. I think how Warragul handle him is going to be a big decider on who might gain the advantage.
Especially contested disposals.
100%.
Where he plays.
Absolutely. Well, it's all that important part of our Gippsland Live pre-game where we head to...
Oh, no.
We do looking for great value, great food and a place to catch up with mates. Head to the Maffra Community Sports Club. Member registrations for 2027 are now open, so now's the time to join. Sign up today and be part of the Maffra Community Sports Club.
Yeah, well, boys, you know that I'm an avid vinyl record collector.
You are.
I am very avid. And the other day I was in a thrift shop and I was looking for a particular album and I found it there. And it was called Sounds Wasps Make. I was so excited about it.
Who's that by?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And so I got home, I was pretty excited to play it.
Yes.
I was playing it along and I went, this doesn't sound like Wasps. Then I realised I was playing the B side.
Oh, my God.
It's just getting worse. I can't wait. You know what? I can't wait till the season ends.
I'll tell you what, we do thank the Maffra Community Sports Club for being part of this and sponsoring Boxers Joke Day. Boxers Joke of the Day.
I'm very appreciative. I've had
That
to
was
really
clever.
mellow it out.
That was clever, though. It was
Like
clever.
Yeah,
It was poor,
Yeah.
but
poor,
clever.
but good.
So we're going to come back.
Everyone's laughing internally.
We're going to take our final break of this pre-game and come back with what some exciting round 16 action this afternoon here at Parrot Park. You're listening to Gippsland Live on TRFM. It's all thanks to Harvey Norman Electrical Gippsland.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks sleep event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a good night. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
It is. Let's get down to business. It's that time of the day. Round 16, Alinta Energy Gippsland League here at Parrot Park between the Leongatha Parrots and the Warragul Gulls. The battle for third spot is on. The Parrots were back on the winners list in a big way last week. Some big names back into the side, no bigger than number 58, Dyson Heppel, back into the side. And we know that he's got to play the last couple to qualify for finals. Is this their best side back? Not quite, but it's a story we've seen before where they've just been able to roll them back in those last couple of weeks and set themselves up for final. They'll face a rebounding Warragul, who were disappointing last week in their start. They need to be much better with that today, or the Parrots could have a bit of a field day here at their home ground. My name's Tim Sexton. My co-caller today is Rob Popplestone. Poppy, good afternoon to you.
G'day, Timmy. G'day, Gippsland. Get down to business. Exactly. I've sold a CX5 before the game started. So, I mean, things can only get even better for me. I'm really like, I like to watch the way a team warms up, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Leongatha. There's a bit of urgency in the way they're moving the ball. I really like the leading forwards that they've got. There's no real surprises there, although Boxers picked one up in Sam Bradley. But I think we'll see a Leongatha side that moves the ball with a bit more urgency rather than structure today. And I reckon there's a smartness about this. One, because Traralgon do it very well. Two, it's because Watt beat Moe earlier this year, and that was a fast-moving Moe side. I think Leongatha have identified, because they're coached so beautifully, that they need to maybe play a different game to get it to a different level. And I'm interested to see whether we see the first stage of that this afternoon.
Well, one of the ins we had that's an in and an out was Cade Maskell back into centre half back and then out straight out again. Whisper is there might be some hamstring awareness there.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting to see who comes into centre half back to take on Tom Stern, who's is not a real goal kicker, but for a centre half forward, he does a lot of really good work.
Absolutely does. It's all thanks to Metricon Homes. Is Nick Boxer-Lacino, from kitchens to bathrooms to living spaces. Add the finishes that make it yours. Visit metricon.com.au. Boxer, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Timmy and team and Gippsland listeners. It's good to be here. Like Poppy just said too, and I was going to really push that number. It's great to see sides that have got enthusiasm when they're warming up, and Leongatha have showed that all the way through right now. The last 5 minutes has been great to watch, and you can just see, you can just get the feel and the vibe when sides are able to do that. And unfortunately, I haven't got that same vibe from Warragul at the moment, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come out firing as well. They've got a lot to play for after what we saw last week and the performance against Traralgon. And Leongatha are coming off a big win against Sale. So I'm looking forward to this game, and there's a lot to play for too.
Number one stats man in the business, all thanks to Traralgon Mazda, the next gen Mazda CX5, which I'm not sure how we're getting home this afternoon, boys, because Poppy's just sold it. Is available today at Traralgon Mazda, LMCT 11276. Paul Carter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tim, and gents and listeners. Yeah, as we were saying in the pre-game, it was a drawn game last time they played earlier this year. Leongatha have had the wood over them over the last 10 years or so. They did win the previous 9 on the trot. But Warragul's that sort of team, so well coached by Gary Ayres, up against one of the premier coaches in the league in Trent McMicking. Should be an interesting game of chess, maybe, to see what sort of moves get made as the game unfolds.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to a few things today, and one of them will be our Gippsland Live goal of the day, all thanks to Zam Brero. Hot chips, a source of happiness, but also the source of a little guilt. Air-fried and perfectly seasoned with a zesty chicken salt. Plus, for every meal you buy, another meal is donated to someone in need through their Plate for Plate initiative. Head into Zambrero, Feel Good Mex in Warragul, Traralgon, and now open in the main street in Bairnsdale. Poppy, tip and a Zambrero contender, please.
All right. Well, we always go for our mate Taylor Brill for a Zambrero goal. He goes out of his way and makes things more difficult just to be a contender than he needs to normally do. I think Leongatha will win this game, and I think they'll win it comfortably by 58 points.
Ooh, 58.
That number.
Boxer.
Look, for me, I'll give you one from each side if you don't mind.
If you can be quick, it'd be good.
Jed Lamb was one for... Excuse me. Jed Lamb was one for me. And Nick Argento from the wing is the other that I think he could bob up and give us one that we don't expect.
And a tip?
Oh, I might go Leongatha. 37 points for me.
37. Paul?
Leongatha to win the game by about 19 points. Tom Hobbs to be the best contender for a Zambrero from Warragul with one going straight down the middle, and I can't go past Talon Brill. He's got the right bright coloured boots on. He'll get noticed no matter what.
Well, it's got to go down the middle to go goal.
Well, I mean, Hobbs going down the middle of the ground.
Leongatha for me by 27, and I reckon our man Dyson Heppel, after his little European hiatus, might just be able to snag one from the pocket. So looking forward to it. The umpires are all in positions. The players are just getting into position. There the ball is up, and we're here for the first quarter, and it's all thanks to Metricon Homes. And two ruckmen will go at it, and it'll be that man in Sheridan who gets the tap down. There's that little boggy bit that Boxer was talking about. Marriott with the handball. Nothing clean.
One significant change for Warragul. They've moved Jordan Stewart. Has been playing back probably the last 4 or 5 weeks. He's gone forward where he's known to be...
Run onto it is Tom Marriott from inside 50, sends it forward, pushes it through the right, through for one minor score.
First score has come on the board at the 52nd mark on the Get You Finance Gippsland scoreboard. Leongatha leading, 1 behind to nothing.
This is where the Warragul got hurt last week with the forward ball moving quickly in their defensive area, and they were too slow to react. So again, Leongatha just showed a little bit then, and Marriott could have hurt him. So they've got to be on their feet, the Warragul defence.
Yeah, you're right too. Heppel's seen some space and found it beautifully, didn't he? Zach Stewart grabs the mark from the kick in after that behind just a moment ago. So Zach Stewart from the left back pocket comes grandstand side, sort of threatens half back. Wibbly the target, ball punched from his hands. Warragul playing for a free kick. Play on's the call. Nicely done. Gives ground. A handball from West away. Inboard they go towards their full forward line. It cut off beautifully there by Wallace, who goes short. He can't find a teammate. Nicely picked up though by Kim Drew. And nice work also by Masterson, who takes the ball, goes short. Gee, risky kick. Found Wallace again. Back line. Wallace is going to go down the corridor. Can he find Hobbs? That's the target. Marriott thump, but interfered with, and Hobbs takes a mark at centre half back.
Hobbs looks to go out to the far side here at Parrot Park, where he's got a runner out wide. Heppel looks to close, taking the strong mark there. So Wrong sends it forward, 1-on-1 contest. Lamb, but in front, doing well there is Jackson Harry, who's got the job on him, Boxer, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's a great matchup there too. Harry's got the pace. Jed Lamb's got the experience, so it's going to be a really good matchup too. So we'll see how that goes, because Jed Lamb does like to use his body a fair bit. So on the lead, it's in favour for Harry.
Sheridan takes front position. The tap, though, in the end came out there from Tom Stern. No one's able to pick it up any cleanly. Tommy Marriott did the do-si-do around the ball. Heppel lays on top of it. Stern's got him. Warragul been able to work it out through hands. Wallace from his... sets the ball inside 50. Good centering ball. Falls short, though. Lands in the hands of Hall. He's able to pick it up cleanly. And he'll take a relieving kick out and find Marriott just inside his defensive 50. Called to play on. Takes a couple of metres. Oh, it clicks into the man on the mark. There was Stern who put his hands in there. Drew was taken without it. Play on's the call. Fraser Phillips picks the ball up out to that far side.
Paddy
Island out there working way up the ground. He goes short over to the man in Brill.
So Brill, the outer side of the ground. Here at Leongatha, they go forward. Only the minus. Ball. A moment ago we called him in defence. Now he's into attack. He found Lamers. Lamers dished it off a teammate under pressure, and the umpire will eventually ball this one up. 35 metres from Leongatha's goals. They're kicking to the right of Radio, the town end of Leongatha, and they lead by the solitary point that's been scored.
Wibbly got the tap down. Stewart, that's Zach that's over the top of it.
I need to ask a pronunciation question quickly. We've been calling him Masterson all year. Is it Masterson or is it Masterson?
I'll go Masterson.
Thank you.
You happy with that?
Yeah, can you start calling him that then, please?
Okay.
Jesus.
Warragul trying to work the ball out of their defensive 50. Is that EI helping us out there, Boxer?
I think just EI.
The ethnic intelligence or whatever it was you called us last week.
Yeah, it's EI, yes.
Yeah. Wibley, Sheridan went early. Wibley does well, gets the ball out of there, but it's Marriott, gets the handball. Heppel with the fend off, runs to 50, lowers the eyes, puts it out in front. Oh, Masterson does well, gets the hand there in front of Garnham. And the goals through Hobbs. And Levi Moore are going to work the ball out towards this grandstand side. Kicking to space. No one's able to keep it there, but in their hands, Little John. Handball's over the top. Looking for and finding Grabham Andrews. His scrubber kick went down there on the ground. No one was there. Hobbs is playing for the free kick. Didn't have it, and he's going to get it. In front of the coach's box here, Warragul. 1 point is the margin, and it's the Parrots in front.
So 5 minutes gone of this first quarter. Hobbs in no rush to find a teammate. He eventually does. That's in the shape of Hefford, who goes towards centre half back, not gaining a lot of ground, but importantly keeping possession. As Warragul choose their options nicely. Olsen went short, and now through Phillips. They'll try to set something up. So they're being very patient, this visiting side in Warragul, as Leongatha are set up behind the ball very well. Warragul, with 4 or 5 possessions, have managed now to threaten the half forward. Stewart was the player at front, but punched from behind, and now Leongatha will relieve the pressure. They do it nicely too. Fraser Phillips takes the mark in the defensive 50 arc, and then he's got a bit of room to wiggle, and he uses that room to find Argento. Over the top, Argento goes to Drew. Drew, can he get around one? Too easy, really. Kicks to within 10 metres of goals. Using the body brilliantly was Garnham, who takes the mark, stands and delivers, and should get the first major of the afternoon for the home side.
Great call, Poppy. And that's the thing that Warragul will be ruined about is a slow play. They slowed the game up. Leongatha got the ball, players behind the ball, and they just set up so well.
Yep.
So they were able to use the ball inside the middle of the ground. The quick play in, Jensen beautifully targeted as well.
So Garnham directly in front. Bingo! There's the first goal of the afternoon. The Parrots extend their lead.
And we probably didn't mention too, Garnham and Miles Paholke are both on 70 goals at the moment too. So unless we know and keep track of, and I will, of Paholke, how he's tracking this afternoon, Garnham could be in for a big afternoon showing his early form right now.
First goals come at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Get You Finance Gippsland scoreboard has Leongatha 117, leading Warragul, who are yet to score.
Looks like Paul Carter's been doing some shopping on Timo. He's got a little stop clock, and now he's got a little crate, that we, little milk crate. It's
Yes.
a miniature version of that to hold the clock. How good is he going? Timu.
Timu special. Ball back into the middle. 2 ruckmen go at it. Sheridan went early, but Wibley does well. Gets a tap down, finds Hobbs. He's with the centre clearance on that left boot. Sending forward, working well into the front position there is Grabham Andrews. He takes a relieving mark. He's going to switch the play. Goes out and finds Heppel.
Hasn't had a man this
I was going to say, has he got anyone on him,
No,
Boxer?
not at all.
Mark's taken there by Sheridan. He gives the handball off to Phillips on that trusty left foot. Goes into the ground and finds Marriott. Quick ball movement, we've seen from the Parrots early. Goes inside. Masterson gets the tap in there. Stewart, he looked to try and pick it up, couldn't get it. The Parrots have got 4 around it. As Hughes tried to work his way through it, he's wrapped up in a strong tackle.
And another interesting matchup for me too is Paddy Island is playing back with a play where you know that it's a forward. Predominantly he's playing back against Stern as well, so I'll keep an eye on that matchup.
Wibley with the tap down. Does well, but it's the Parrots. Phillips who's going to run that. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle.
From Marriott, 6 disposals in the
He's
first
been
7
hot. I was going to
minutes.
mention how good Marriott's been, and these conditions suit him. He's a bull. The ball has slowed down a little bit because of the soft conditions, but he's been unreal.
Yeah, Wibley uses his body well, too well, the umpire says, and illegally. So
Jeez.
free kick goes to the opposing ruckman. I thought it was fair, but Sheridan says, I'll take the kick anyway. So Sheridan kicks inside 50 again. Leongatha doing all the attacking. Pelicano front position, punch from behind. Masterson clears and comes grandstand side, but only momentarily because guess what? Finn Donahue takes the mark and he's going to send it back to whence it came. Takes his time, doesn't want to blast away, kicks to the advantage of Pelicano over the top of that player's head. Heppel bounced off his knees. Will he get a second chance? He won't. Warragul run it out. They use the ball nicely, and on the end of it's going to be Wallace, who's been pretty busy in the opening 10 minutes of this first quarter. Kicks to a contest. Leongatha have got the numbers. Use the numbers beautifully, do Leongatha. Finn Donahue again. Just threatens the forward 50. I reckon Boundary will win out and does. Boundary throwing right on the intersection of forward 50 and Boundary. Question for you, Boxer. Do they let Tyson Heppel continue to roam freely? Do they put an experienced player on like Hobbs on him to make it a contest? Or do they go with the young gun just for the experience and to put some token pressure.
I think the latter would be a benefit to a younger player to have someone like
Sheridan works it out of the ruck, takes it straight out there, puts it towards goal. Just didn't quite make the distance, through for one behind. Sorry, Box.
Pretty sure we got an injury here to Leongatha. Finn O'Donoghue come off holding his leg, which part of it I couldn't see, but look, we'll just say it's a leg injury at this stage early in the game.
And we've got 1-2-8 on the board for Leongatha, letting Warragul get the score, get your finance Gippsland scoreboard.
Warragul going to bring the ball back in. Hands in the hands of Levi Moore. Still deep inside his defensive 50. Got a runner around the back. Uses him. He comes out with that trust left foot, but it's a terrible kick. Yeah. Cut off by Garnham. He's within range.
Just love Garnham's game because he covers the ground. For a forward, I never got out of the goal square. It's really important in this day and age, the way the game is set up. You know, you've got to be a two-way player, and he is definitely a real hard worker inside his forward 50.
Absolutely is. Garnham is going to be kicking from outside 50. Runs in, sends it on its way. Oh, it's narrow. Got the distance, no problems. Accuracy. Through for minor score.
And Leongatha to 1-3-9 on the Get Your Finance Gippsland scoreboard. It's still against Warragul 0 score. 10.5 minutes into the first quarter.
How can you, as a running defender, pick out possibly the most potent forward in the opposition with no opposition on him? Like
it's just the way Leongatha have set up, though, too, Poppy. They're very good structurally when they make sure the ball's inside their attacking area. They do know how to defend it.
So Masterson clears defensive 50. Mark's being claimed and paid. Guess who? Garnham again. Another take. 3 marks for him from memory. And now we'll send it in forward. Goes to the pocket. The lead is on. Goes short. Boundary comes into play. Or does it? No, not quite. Cleared nicely. Well done. Hobbs has got hold of the ball, but eventually the umpire will take control. Just 20 metres at a 45-degree angle from Leongatha's goals.
Wibley and Pelicano. Pelicano does well. Taps it down. Brill. Oh, it was just taken as he was about to try and put that one in there for the Zambrero goal of the day contender. Relieving kick comes out from Warragul there. Came out from McLean, but Drew will see it over the boundary line.
The only sticking point with Garnham playing so high up is his direct opponent is Masterson. So we know how good he is on the intercept and reading the play. So it just allows Masterson to free up and you know, negate any forward entries by the Parrots.
Just got a ball that's made its way out of the ground for a second. Gone missing. And then he, around the ground, scores their box at all?
Yeah, I do. It's an interesting one down at Wonthaggi. Wonthaggi have already kicked 5-1 on that suspectable ground. Is that what you're saying?
No, susceptible.
Susceptible. Yeah, and Sale haven't scored yet. Down at Druin, Morwell, it's at Morwell against Druin. 2-2-14 to Druin, 2 straight 12.
Wallace gets the kick coming forward. It's going to be cut off there by Donoghue.
And those around the grounds were thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture, Gippsland.
Donoghue's on the ground box. I reckon it might have been someone else that's getting their leg assessed.
That's probably a fair chance. I just had a guess.
So to everyone that's listening, Finn Donoghue is still on the ground. We'll find out who that person is.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Donoghue, your son's fine.
We'll find out who that is. Short throw in though. Wibley took front position, does the fend off, doesn't get the handball away. Umpire says play on. Handball comes out. Drew tries to get around 2. His handball works well though. The Parrots are going to use it here through Phillips. Phillips on the left boot. And we got a whistle when play's been stopped. Not sure what's going on.
Going to be a Leongatha free kick.
Looks like it, but
on possession.
Which I'm not sure why the advantage wasn't paid.
I can tell you now. That went off injured. There you go.
There you go.
Hopefully I'll get this one right.
Fraser Phillips to the pocket looking for Pelicano. Just out in front of him, wasn't able to get 2 mitts to it. He sees the ball over the boundary line inside 50 for the Parrots.
It's 13-3.
I'm pretty confident. He's on the stretcher there getting his left knee strapped there by the trainer.
He's on the massage table. He's not on the stretcher. It's slightly different, mate.
Yeah. Same. He's lying down, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's not on a stretcher.
Absolutely, completely different. Box.
Well, you could use it as a stretcher if you needed to.
And you're worried about the pronunciation of Masterson. Oh, my God. Here we go. Leongatha have the ball. An opportunity to hit the majors again. They go to within metres. And Garnham shepherded Masterson out of the play, but it went through for another minor score.
Leongatha are now 1-4-10 at the 14-minute mark of the first quarter. Warragul, with their 3 inside 50, still yet to score.
AFL score update, Nick Lucchino.
Freo just hit the lead there against the Demons, 11-2-68. 10-5, 65 the Demon. It's gone half-time.
All right, Masterson clears the area, defensive 50, goes towards the outer side of the ground. So Warragul just finding it hard. Jackson Harry has the ball, gives ground, keeps possession, finds Zach Stewart, and they'll come out the grandstand side. So like basketballers do around a key, that's what Warragul have done around defensive 50. McLean's found Hughes now. They haven't gathered ground, they've just changed sides of the ground. As they go along the line, kick smothered. Pelicano gets the smother. McLean's got time, or has he? Pelicano applies more pressure, falls short the kick, and now in trouble and out of trouble. Fraser Phillips goes inboard. Risky kick, fell in the arms of opposition Sarong, who plays on quickly. The race for pace, and it's being led at the moment by Moore for Warragul. Picks up the ball, kicks inside 50. They need a winner. They've got one. Guess who? Jed Lamb.
He worked his absolute butt off to get to that lead too, Jed Lamb. He probably led for a good 40 metres while that ball was coming through the middle of the ground. Didn't think he was going to get it. I thought they were going to go to Jordan Stewart. So they've been starved of opportunities at the moment, the Gulls, and they've got to make this opportunity because they've had 5 scoring shots, the Parrots, and they've had a lot of majority of play down their forward for a half. So the Gulls can really make them hurt now. Actually, they're the Red Legs, aren't they, after last week?
They were.
So 15 minutes gone, and this is their first real chance to score. Jed Lamb. Boundary just metres to his right, usually dead-eyed. Kicks. Goal! Nice recovery from this Warragul side, visiting the Leongatha team today and staying in touch.
It's a great little response there by Warragul because, like I said, Leongatha have had a majority of the play and they've had their ball in their forward half, and I'll probably get from Paul in a minute, they've inside 50s in comparison. But right now, that was a good little finish and a good little setup from an indirect kick from Phillips. So a good work there by the Gulls.
And that's their 4th inside 50 box up against Leongatha's 13. And on the Get You Finance Gippsland scoreboard, Warragul 1 goal straight, 6 now, trailing Leongatha 1-4-10.
Get You Finance Gippsland and Marco Tripodi. They're providing you finance that drives you forward. Head to getyoufinance.com.au. There's the ball back into the middle. Gray's going to be doing the ruck work. Gets the tap down. Not able to get anything coming out of it though, but Sarong gets the handball to Hobbs. Hobbs is just going to throw it onto left boot, and it looks like he's kicking it to U-Box coming out here to the commentary. And Kaya works in front. Good pick up there by Fox. Finds Marriott. His kick, pinpoint accuracy.
Beautiful.
Finds Donahue just in front of the Leongatha coach's box here.
He's recovered well, Donahue.
Absolutely.
They put his leg back together.
So Donahue goes long. Masterson's going to come from behind. McLean did well to coming in. Hall tried to get the tap going forward. Wasn't able to get anything from it, but the Gulls are going to send it forward. Kaya, he was able to pick it up, but he's tackled straight away by Grabham Andrews. We'll have a ball up. True centre wing here, Parrot Park, grandstand side. Listen to Gippsland Live on TRFM. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon.
17 minutes gone of this first quarter. Leongatha, nice tap down by Sheridan. Can he find a teammate? He can't. Cut off, and now Warragul will send it forward, or will they? Sovereign had the opportunity. His kick smothered nicely by Kim Drew. Nice smother it was on McIntosh, in fact, and now Argento fights hard. They can't keep the ball in. Right half flank. Forward flank. Leongatha into attack, kicking to the town end, the right of the radio, and leading this game at the moment, albeit by the margin of just 4 behinds.
Gray and Sheridan will do the work here. For the boundary throw in. It's a short throw in. We can recall it if we wanted to, umpires. They said play on. Sheridan, he asked them to recall it, but it didn't happen. So in front, Stern tried to take the mark, wrapped up straight away, and a tackle there is Hefford.
So he's, look, the young boundary line, doing the best he can. But that's, I mean, if that isn't a tell at the moment as a ruckman, next time he boundary throws that in, front position, 2 metres closer than you'd normally be.
Absolutely. Sheridan got the tap down, but it was taken away by Sarong. His kick up in the air. Stewart's trying to work under it. That's Jordan, who, as Box said, was playing forward after being a regular down back for... well, most of the season, I suppose, Box, hasn't it been? He was even, I think...
He probably played the first 4 or 5 rounds forward and then had that little spell before the mid-year, and he's come back as a defender.
Sheridan, tap down. Brill, clever, over the top to Marriott. Marriott works through one, gets the handball, tried to get it back to Brill. He wasn't able to get it. He's worked off the ball. Well done there by Sarong. The Gulls are going to try and work through the middle, and they do, and it comes out through Hughes. Wasn't 15. Play-on's the call. Hobbs kicks the ball inside 50. Whistle off the ball. Holding. going to go against Jackson Harry.
I think the only thing there with Jackson Harry, he's got a little bit of worry about Lamb at the minute too. And I think because Lamb likes that body contact, it's a little bit irregular for Harry because he just loves to run and jump at the ball. So
it's a fair bit of a worry with one-on-one with Jed Lamb in an open 50, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is what it is. But at the same time, you need to play him a little bit differently.
Well, unbelievably... Unbelievably,
I think Boxer just choked on his dribble again.
I just got to learn to take a breath when I'm talking, that's all.
Unbelievably, Warragul can hit the front here, which 5 minutes ago you would have thought would be impossible.
Lamb, 45-degree angle. Going to be kicking from 35. Puts it on its way. Oh, he stabbed at it, and he's pushed it.
Wow. He just poked, didn't he?
Absolutely. Through from minor score.
Margins 3 points in Leongatha's favour. Get you finance Gippsland scoreboard 1-4-10 the Parrots. Warragul 1-1-7.
It's always interesting, Pop, when you can kick one from the boundary line from 45 out, and then one you would call regulation for him. He misses.
So Sovereign brings the ball back into play. Short kick. Finds Phillips though. Still in defensive 50.
8th kick for Phillips coming up.
So he's been busy, no doubt, in that left leg. Kicks long. So to a contest, looks like a rucking contest, front of the pack. Yeah, nice mark, play on's the call. No, mark being paid to Jack Hughes. Inboard corridor, risky kick, Hobbs the option, Hobbs takes. He's got a couple of options. I tell you what, Warragul have got some numbers here that can start to worry Leongatha, and they are. Go short again. So McIntosh, plenty of green and gold behind the ball. McIntosh kicks to the lead. Can't find it. Play on ground level. Nicely done. Picked up beautifully. And Leongatha out of trouble, but only momentarily because there's plenty of red and white jumpers around that want to send it forward. Be a bit scrappy in the centre of the oval at the moment, but a quick kick forward came from Sarong. Nicely picked up. He's out Hughes' left leg. That was top of the square. Let's see what can happen here. Ground level. Oh, good mark. Is that Patrick Ireland back in defence? It is too. And guess who he finds? That man again, Fraser Phillips.
Phillips goes out to the far wing for a man all by himself, who's Dyson Heppel. He's got a little bit there from Olsen. He plays on quickly on that trusty left foot. Puts it out in space in front of Aidan Williams. He can run onto it. Hobbs slows him down, does well. It's a quick handball away, but he hasn't got any teammates there.
He's paid the free kick. He had to pay the free kick. That was holding the ball every day of the week. Hobbs has been enormous. His last 6 or 7 minutes, he's been huge.
Absolutely, he has.
Disposal number 10 coming up for him.
So there's been some big disposals. He goes short, finds Williams in front of Marriott. Wallace. He had a good game last week as well. Heppel comes flying in as the third up, gets the fist in and puts the ball over the boundary line.
Just that pressure now coming from the goals. They're forcing that error. So it's just a little bit un-Leongatha-like to see them using their foot skills the way they have. But they've been able to turn the ball over as quickly as they have too. So they're winning it, but Warragul have been good enough to make it a 50-50 contest.
On the Get You Finance Gippsland scoreboard with Marco Tripodi. GetYouFinance.com.au. 3 points is the margin to the Parrots. Marriott gets the ball and finds Phillips with that another raking left foot, looking for Garner, but Masterson does well. Comes from over the back. They work it out well through Olsen. And he finds McIntosh. Defensive half-back here for the Gulls. 22, nearly 23 minutes gone. He's going to go back in defence and find McLean. He's going to work across his goal square. Finds Masterson. He's got one over the top. She finds they're still in defensive 50. It's Levi Moore. So they've had 4 or 5 possessions to work it to here, and they've done well. Ends up with Hefford. So this slow play, will be interesting to see how the Parrots can defend this one. So Hefford looking to come back in on the 45. It's a good lead up and a great hit. Quick play on is the call. Moore does well, finds Olsen. They've got run now through Wallace on the left foot. He comes out wide and Hobbs marks in front of Marriott. Hobbs plays on, looks for Lamb with Harry. Harry takes front position. Lamb just put 1 mid up, but he's got help there with Sovereign, and he'll take the relieving kick and kick it out wide, looking to find touch. Heppel's there, and you'll see it over the boundary line.
You're spot on that call too with their slow play. They've really stopped and negated that Leongatha quick play, so they've been able to hold the ball up, use that 45 kick, which was non-existent last week, to today, which is working for them effectively. I just do like their overlap run from their half-back line too at the moment, the Gulls. Let's see if they can sustain this sort of form.
All right, the ball to be thrown back in. Is it going to be a shorty or not? No, it's a nice throw in. Different boundary umpire. Wibley front possession. Nicely done out the back, Sheridan. Gee, takes on a tackle. I found Heppel. Heppel's in trouble. Left leg. All of 1 metre, but it was good enough to avoid a free kick. Kim Drew got on the end of it. Drives it towards right half forward flank. Coming in nicely. Jake Hughes taken over the boundary. And there'll be a boundary throw-in. So let's pay careful attention to this boundary throw-in and just where ruckmen are placed.
Should be...
They're well back. They're way back. You see Wibley and Sheridan, they're 20 metres away from a boundary throw-in that's not going to make it halfway, based on what we've seen. There it is. Silly. Sheridan reads it nicely. The umpire calls it back.
And now the umpire should be just talking to the boundary umpire.
Yes.
Either he comes a bit further in or talk to the ruckman and tell them
Bit of both.
come a bit forward.
Bit of both.
100%.
Boys.
Because the thing
There we
with
go. So he has
the
done
boundary
that.
umpire coming in too far is that they become part of the play.
Yeah.
Here we
They
go.
can't get out of the way quick enough.
Have a
Here we go. Give
Here
it
we go,
another
young
go.
fella. Come on.
But again, front position, absolute key here, as you can see. Working his way, Sheridan got a tap down. Marriott stole it, broke the tackle, kicks for goal. It could be a contender. No. Across the face of goals are behind.
Leongatha now leading by 4 points. They are 1-5-11, the Parrots, to 1-1-7. That's on the Get You Finance Gippsland scoreboard. 25 minutes played.
They'll be pretty filthy with these misses at the moment, Leongatha. They've had the opportunities to score. They've had 6 scoring shots to the 2, and they could have easily have been 4-1.
And nothing too difficult in
No.
some of their scoring shots. As McIntosh brings the ball in, Garnham got the tap down, but it's
Hobbsy.
Hobbs' front position. He works it, handballs over the top, looking for Stern. He's got Ireland on him. As you're saying, that defensive role, and Garnham and Hobbs will see it over the boundary line.
You can
So
just see
Boxer-
what sort of you can just see what sort of influence Hobbs has on the side too. When he's up and about, and this young kid's going to be up and about in a minute with his left foot right up his. But yeah, he's just he's a real good big barometer there for the Warragul side.
Absolutely. Sheridan front position gets the double tap down. Was Drew or Marriott? Heppel was wrapped up in a strong tackle.
So a minute ago, Boxer, you said Leongatha had 6 scoring shots and they could possibly be 4 goals won. So is the other one out in the full? What happened?
That was just rushed. Don't try and leg me up here, mate.
Phillips comes out of that ruck contest.
Here we go.
Nice and low. Great sizzling little left footer. Deep inside 50. And that is how you take it off your ruckman. And the Parrots, just waiting to see who that is that's going to be turning around. It is our man in Ben Fort. He's going to have a shot for goal pretty much directly in front.
He's basically only just come on and he replaced Pelicano down forward. So that entry's worked, that change has worked for the Parrots so far. If he kicks it, it's been a great move.
Interesting to see how this one was. Probably against the flow of play a little bit. Warragul have had plenty of it in the last 10 minutes or so. 27 minutes gone here. Fort comes in direct. Goal umpire shuffles to his right just a little bit, but then straight through the middle. Important goal for the Parrots.
It was good. They had good ball control again, and it was just done through that stoppage for the Parrots. They had good numbers around it. They were caught a little bit flat-footed then too, Warragul. So just to finish off the way they did, just lowered the eyes. Good lead there too by Fort, and a great finish as well.
Taking Leongatha out to a 10-point lead on the Get You Finance Gippsland scoreboard. They are 2-5-17. The Parrots leading Warragul 1-1-7.
Best on ground today is all thanks to Traralgon Mazda. The next gen Mazda CX-5 has arrived at Traralgon Mazda.
We can move Mazdas here.
We-
Don't worry about
I
that.
actually just then, during that goal, I was actually on the line to Mazda to find out what the sales commission was.
Sheridan with a tap down. Sarong roves it though, getting forward. Westaway with the fist in. Ronald Gray's wrapped up straight away in a tackle. Marked up there. Fraser Phillips, Paul for Traralgon Mazda.
11 kicks, 4 marks, 2
Is that-
clearances,
is that a
3
big
inside
quarter?
50s.
handy first quarter.
Yeah, not bad, is it? So we've got some people standing up for their clubs and for the possibility of winning awards here on Gippsland Live. Ball to be taken by the umpire. Still on the arc of Warragul's forward 50. Interesting. Heard a 10-point margin to the home side at the moment.
Interesting to hear thoughts, Boxer with Paddy Ireland going back.
Just don't mind that. I don't mind him going back. We can talk about that in a minute while the ball's in dispute here.
All right.
Brilsey will get a free kick.
And I think they needed to do that with Stern and Stewart down back. With Westaway out of the side and other key defenders, I think it's a real smart move. He's got a good footy brain, and you can see he's been quite effective so far, and he's got a good set of mitts too.
And there it is, siren for the first quarter. We had the 3 goals kicked, and we're going to go to quarter time with the Parrots leading 2-5-17 to Warragul 1-1-7. You're listening to Gippsland Live on TRFM. It's all thanks to Harvey Norman Electrical Gippsland.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks Sleep Event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a goodnight. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
An exciting first quarter it was. It was tight, it was tough. 2 goals, 5-17. The Parrots 1-1-7 is the goals, 10 points is the margin. We'll get key stats for all thanks to Traralgon Mazda with Paul Carter.
Leongatha certainly dominated the inside 50, 16-8 in that first quarter. The clearances also went the Parrots' way, 12-9. Warragul, however, got the ball out of the middle from centre clearances 3 times to 1. Just 6 free kicks in the first quarter, 3 apiece. I think that shows how open the play was. Great battle developing between the two premier big men of the league. Jack Sheridan, 14 hit-outs up against Sam Webley, 10. And some impressive figures here. Leongatha, Fraser Phillips, 11 disposals. Tom Marriott, 10. 8 to Kim Drew and 5 apiece to Dyson Heppel and Ty Hall. For Warragul, 12 to Tom Hobbs, 8 to Isaac Wallace, 7 apiece to Sean Masterson and Liam Sarong, and 5 to Caleb McIntosh.
All interesting all there, thanks to the Next Gen CX-5 today at Traralgon Mazda, LMCT 11276. Let's go around the grounds thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture Gippsland. Huge savings on the huge range of barbecues, outdoor furniture and outdoor kitchens. Boxer.
Thanks, Timmy. Gippsland League, Mafra 128, they trail Traralgon 2517. Morwell 2315, only 1 point lead over the Druin 2214. Leongatha 6137 to Sale, just the 1 point. Mid Gippy, Ballara 139 to MDU 4327. Yanar 6137. Hill End 128. Moving north 3321 to Sony Creek 128. Tarwin 5131. Tooral just the 1 point. Thorpedale 4226. New Barrett 128. North Gippy Rosedale 3422. They lead Woodside just the 3 points. Glengarry 3-5, 3-33 to Yarram, 3 straight 18.
All right, let's have a go at this one. Second quarter starting in the ruck for Warragul of this occasion was Matthew Gray, beaten to it and out of the centre. Leongatha might find their way forward, or can they? Bursting through the tackle was Drew. Inside forward 50, free kick downfield or bring it back. There's a little bit of...
No, there was a hold, there was a downfield and there was a hold down here, so I wasn't sure which part they had.
Well, I think it's going to be downfield.
It's going to be downfield or a hold, because I can see the umpire that wasn't in control that saw an infringement against Leongatha Ford, and I reckon is it Xavier Lamers?
It's Kim Drew that's down.
Yeah, yes. I reckon it was Pelicano got held, and I reckon it was...
Matty Gray has come in and collided with Drew, but I didn't see the actual...
So Xavier Lammers is going to take the free kick?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This will be a dream start for Lammers and for Leongatha, and unlike the first quarter when they wasted opportunities, kicking just 2 goals from 7 possibilities, Lammers can put them on the ball early, and he does just that. So the physicality by Warragul has cost them early in this second quarter.
And the thing was too, talk about physicality, it was Tom Marriott that started in the middle. His handball forward just gave plenty of opportunity to Fraser Phillips again, and Kim Drew got on the end of it. So his hard body won that ball inside 50. So either way, him getting collected behind the ball or Pelicano getting a free kick, they were going to get off to a dream start. And they have, again, Warragul cost them the first 5 minutes of their slow start in the first quarter.
And that goal has come in the first minute of the second quarter. 3-5-23, Leongatha leading Warragul 1-1-7. Murray Racing Club scoreboard.
Paddy Island boxer. Looks like he's changed up and gone forward.
Yeah, he has. And it's just an interesting move how they've done this. So I don't know the coaching rationale behind it, but we'll just see what happens during the game.
Sheridan got the tap out. Phillips wasn't able to get anything from it, though. McIntosh going to get the handball across, looking for Hobbs, staying without it, but Heppel's going to stroll through the middle, send the ball inside 50, got Brill all by himself. Great kick, clever kick. Finds the man Brill all alone.
I just want to be...
Goes short, Garnham, lead, mark.
I just want to say, you owe me an apology, because I actually just backed up something that I didn't see, but Pat Island isn't playing forward, that's Walker. Pat Island's still at centre-half back, buddy.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No, it's okay, that's what I'm here for.
Garnham on the short, he got the short hit up lead.
You idiot.
45-degree angle. He's going to come in from about 35 metres out. Kicks through it, which is what Lamb didn't do. Oh, but he's got the same result. Hit the post.
Gee, that swung late, didn't it?
Swing.
17-point lead to Leongatha. They are 3-6-24, leading Warragul 1-1-7 on the Murray Racing Club scoreboard.
So it'll be the Gulls will bring it in quickly. And the handball comes out there from Comben. Goes out wide, finds McIntosh. His left foot. Sheridan gets a big fist in front of Phillips and puts the ball over the boundary line.
That could be big misses, Pop, because I think, they get that second goal, they get a bit of momentum, and we know what they love to do is just get forward and get winning. And once they're in front, they really build that momentum to the Leongatha side. So they're keeping Warragul on the side because of the inapt ability to kick goals.
Look, I get the feeling, even though Warragul aren't playing bad, that they're just hanging on as Leongatha come forward. Brill will be first player there. Scoops it up, tackled brilliantly. Inside forward 50, umpire said he had no chance. And rightly so, a ball up to take place.
Clever tackle by
Stuart.
Stuart.
It was 49 metres.
They've had the ball inside their forward 50 3 or 4 times already. We've only been playing 3.5 minutes. So you can see the dominance of the game already from Leongatha in this quarter.
All right, Bradley gets a tap. Oh, gee, coming through Lamers. Missed it the first, got the second, too high. Free kick. So he's kicked one already, and in the 4th minute, he'll get the opportunity to kick 2. His second of the day, and it could be Leongatha's 4th. 45 metres he'll kick from.
It's the old cliche, you put your head over the ball, you're going to get rewarded, right? So at the moment, they are, the Parrots. I know it's only been 4 minutes, but already the signs are, like you said, Pop, they're starting to get a little bit worrying.
So here we go. He's taking a decent old run up at it. Walks it in. And from 45 metres off the boot, looks pretty good. Just offline to the left, one behind.
Takes Leongatha to 3-7-25 on the Murray Racing Club scoreboard. Warragul 117.
Here's Masterson's going to bring the ball back in. Going to come towards the grandstand side, now commentary side. Basically directly in front of us. Heppel will fly in front. Good, got hands to it, and he's going to be paid the mark there. Is Sarong. So he's got Wallace on the short 45, where he goes. He'll look to give it back and rolls around on his left boot. He's looking for something up ahead. He's going to send it out far side. Puts it on top of Phillips' head. Kim Drew comes in. Working hard on the ground level there is Fort for the Parrots. Gray stands over the top. Umpire says, I'll have it.
And so there's a difference already with Wallace's kick. He's such an absolute beautiful kick. It's not that little punch 45 in. That was a long kick to a one-on-one, where in that first quarter they were very good using that ball and slowing the play up.
Gray tapped down. And working through the middle of the ground, coming out this far side is Sarong. In the centre circle here. Plays on quickly, goes forward on the lead there from Stewart. Good hands. Strong mark in front there of Sovereign. Sends the ball inside 50. Working out of it there. Vinny Kai's looking for the hands coming out from Lamb. Wasn't able to. There's 4 Parrots there and Lamb. And the Parrots are going to win up. They'll tackle him in. And inside 50, we'll have a ball up.
And there's a couple of players I need more out of. Stewart was the first one I was going to mention before he took that mark. And Vinny Kaya, who was so good last week for Warragul. I haven't cited him already so far in this game.
Bradley Leongatha through Marriott, I thought. Bradley got to Marriott. Leg found Pelicano. Well, he got hands to the ball. The umpire said no, not infringed, and it spills over the boundary line. Left half-back flank for Leongatha.
Pelicano and Hughes just having a little bit of a smile with each other.
I'm shocked that it was only a smile.
Yeah. Fight hard. Boundary throw-in comes in. Whibley uses the big bulk of his body to protect the ball, and eventually it spills out before the umpire again takes control. Boxer. Right half forward flank.
I'll get him.
Whibley. Tap down. Nicely done. Oh, Hobbs taken. Full front on and doesn't budge. And then threads around. Handballs off. Finds a teammate. Nicely done too. To Witten. His kick for Lamb. Doesn't find that player, and Leongatha eased the pressure through Bradley, who kicks towards the grandstand wing. Whibley overruns it, then pushes a Parrot away like it wasn't even there. And nicely done now by Donahue. He finds the boundary and we even this one up. Pelicano comes off the ground, takes a few Warragul supporters, coaching staff, the hot dog employee, and then runs back on the field.
Loves it, a little bit of the rough and tumble, does he? Good boundary throw in that one. Bradley over the top of Whibley, got the tap down. Hobbs, he's wrapped up straight away. We'll have another ball up there. Got some big names, don't we? Drew, Hobbs, Marriott.
And there's some big plays missing from both sides too. And just thinking that Aaron Heppel's not playing either today with the outs they've got two with Cade Maskell and others. The Parrots either going to get these guys fit before when it's counted, or their depth is really going to be challenged.
That's it. Free kick went to Warragul. Play on was the call. It says that he got the handball out there. Phillips wrapped up by Marriott. We'll have another ball up.
Very unlike Dyson Heppel to not be
that aware.
Well, I think he might have thought that there was no advantage and was going to stop, but the umpire said it was. The two ruckmen will go out in front of us. Whibley, good body position, but Sheridan gets the tap down. Drew worked off it. Whibley roves it. In the end, gets the handball to Phillips. He's wrapped up straight away by Grabham Andrews. Play on's the call. Hobbs, he's wrapped up in a strong tackle by Little John. The umpire says, I'll have it again.
We've got a ripper in the AFL too, thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture, Gippsland, and it's the Dockers by 3 points, 13-3, 81 to Melbourne, 12-6, 78.
All right, so plenty more scoring shots to Melbourne, but Fremantle desperate to get the points at the MCG, where they're expected to be playing in 6 weeks' time in the big one. So a nice experience for them. Good experience here at Parrot Park as Leongatha try to work the ball forward. Do they? They do. Nicely done. Cut off brilliantly, though. And it was done by Moore. He, in turn, had his ball stolen by Drew inside 50. Pelicano scoops it into right hand and then was distracted by a Warragul opponent. And he thought, how can I grab this ball and hit that Warragul opponent at the same time? I like the way he plays.
It was straight line, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he was not trying to go left or right.
Very good. Wibley now contests with Bradley. I'll give it to Bradley, but only just. Drew came forward. Nicely done. A look-away handball it was by Levi Moore. Went searching for a teammate there. Couldn't find him. Now a chance. Heppel threads one through. Around the corner. Masterson punched it through for a behind.
Leongatha are the only ones that have scored. They've kicked 1 goal 3 to take their score to 3-8-26, leading Warragul 117, Maui Racing Club scoreboard.
Kicking board came to McIntosh. And he goes long with the left boot out to a one-on-one contest, but good work there by Grabber Mandrews. Worked Hobbs underneath it, which isn't easy to do. He's going to go out wide and find Hall. Hall for the Parrots. Far side here. Short finds Garnham. He's about 70 from home. His kick. They're still about 65 from home. The Parrots looking to get his ball forward. Short leads. In the end, works looking for Garnham. He's worked back after giving it that one. Wasn't able to get his hands to it, though. Roving off the pack there.
No.
Ben Ford puts it on its way. Puts it in. Well, this ball's just done a 360 out and wouldn't go out.
Oh!
Good, strong tackle.
Gee.
Oy, lucky there, Sarong.
Geez, you're testing your arm trying to get around Heppel, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Heppel's got a big, nice smile on that one. Lucky to get away with it. Inside the Parrots, forward 50. 19 points is the margin. Pelicano and Wibley. Wibley does well. Wrapped up in a strong tackle by...
See, to me, he took on the tackler.
Correct, he did. And Kim Drew, I tell you, there's no one else. You wouldn't want to be tackled by him anywhere. Great tackler he is. As the two ruckmen will go at it again. Pelicano and Wibley. Wibley does well. Gets a hand there. Oh, I'm bursting through the pack. Doing well there is Olsen. His handball finds Kaya. They've got the run on. Here they are through the middle of the ground here at Parrot Park. Moore puts it out in front of Jed Lamb. If it sits nicely for him, it's a chance. Jackson Harry wearing him like a glove. Does well. Wraps him up in a tackle. Umpire says play on. He's got help, though, in Hall, who's happy to see it over the boundary line.
Well done, Jackson
And the umpire
Harry.
said throw it in.
One-on-one with Jed Lamb is already a challenge at its own, but to win it the way he did, because Lamb had to run on with the ball too to get it inside 50, but kept his feet and created a fantastic tackle for this stoppage.
All right, so 65 metres out from Warragul's goals. They're now kicking to the town end. The margin at quarter time was 10 points. It's sort of out now to 19 points as Vinny Kay goes to the top of the square. Can they find a winner here? Does it go all the way?
Yeah.
I think it goes all the way. It's a Zambrero goal of the day contender. I'm not sure it was meant. It doesn't matter. You can still be eating Mexican tonight because that kick from Kay was a beauty.
Absolutely was. And the play we spoke about, Vinny Kaya, he has been quiet for the centre he set last week.
Wow.
He to run in and they've been starved of forward entries too. So to kick the goal that was needed, it was just what he needed for his confidence and just what the goals needed as well.
Bringing the margin back to 13 points in Leongatha's favour on the Murray Racing Club scoreboard. Leongatha 3-8-26 leading Warragul 2-1-13, and it's just the third time Warragul gone inside 50 this quarter.
Racing enthusiasts or looking for more venue benefits, join up today at themotorracingclub.com.au. That's one thing that they have been, is they've been a little bit efficient because they haven't had many inside 50s, have Warragul. As the ball comes back into the middle, and it's going to be taken out there from Kaya, gets the kick away. Nothing able to be anything clean there, though. Heppel wraps up in a strong tackle. Vinny Kaya, all of a sudden, again, he gets a little toe poke. Won't stay in play. It goes over the boundary line.
It is amazing, isn't it, when a player kicks a goal and he's full of adrenaline. Rather than run to the boundary, he stays on the ground and has an impact.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I heard Sam Mitchell a few weeks ago saying Hawthorn players have got the choice. They make the choice.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah, I would have thought as the ball's cleared, for how long. Play on the call, didn't grab the distance. Player with the ball for Leongatha, tackle.
Oh, you can't.
And it's been called holding the ball. So free kick goes the way of Warragul. Zach Stewart's the player. Inside forward 50. If they can go back to back here somehow, it'll be just what they needed. But Leongatha thread through that defensive 50, and they do it beautifully. Can they find a winner? They can't. They're caught on the arc of 50. The umpire will take control.
It's a bit of Groundhog Day at the moment to the quarters itself. This is how we saw Leongatha start the first quarter, and then Warragul work their way back into it. And they're doing it again right now with a lot of pressure. Getting the dribble. I'm swallowing on my dribble again.
Wibley got it down to Hobbs. Hobbs to Zach Stewart. His kick inside 50. Working in front there of Jackson Harry of Jed Lamb. He does well and he takes away, throws it on the left boot. Wasn't fantastic. Zach Stewart, though, is going to kick the ball back inside 50, and it's laid on it.
They're asking for a 50.
They are asking for a 50 against Graham Andrews, but it's Mark's going to be to Leighton.
Bit of push me, shove you. My dad's bigger than your dad.
Glad you said Dad.
So after Leongatha had the 5 out of the first inside 50s, Warragul have had the last 5.
And they are going to get 50.
They are.
How does that work? If the umpire, I know they're trying to get control and ease the situation down, but just call the 50 and move on with the game and just get the game moving rather than have all this suspense and allow the players to even start or finish off what they started.
Correct. So it is going to be Cooper Leighton.
Correct.
Well, it's well done, Box.
Thanks, buddy.
He'll put you out there in yellow next year.
No.
Leighton from directly in front.
Imagine that.
Top of the goal square. Puts it through for Warragul. And they've got 2 in a row.
Well, there you go. So, you know, all of a sudden we're back to where we were before, where the Gulls have just had to work their way back in, and all of a sudden it's game on. We've got an injury as well. There's a Warragul player who I can't really make out running towards us with a fair limp. We'll call it his left leg as well.
Oh.
I just don't want to get the name wrong this time again.
Well, I mean, it is his left leg. You don't just, I will call it a left leg.
You can see he's favouring the left leg as he's running off.
7-point margin on the Moe Racing Club scoreboard. 15-minute mark of the second quarter. Leongatha leading 3-8-26 to Warragul 3-1-19.
Looks like Cooper Lake.
Yeah, the guy that kicked the goal. Mate.
Yeah, must have hurt his leg when he kicked it.
Ball back in the middle. Phillips is first to it. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle there by Kaya.
That's what I want to see Vinny Kaya. He was great on the ball last week. He's been starved of opportunity today. You can see how good he is when he kicked that goal. They've got him back into the middle of the ground, and that tackle was just a good start for that.
Pressure for Warragul certainly lifted. Neither ruckman was able to get anything out of it. Kaya runs through. He's wrapped up in a tackle with Drew and Brill.
Yeah, and Brill's been given the job of trying to hold him away from Wibley, obviously getting the ascendancy in ruck contest, but you'll see Kaya come bursting through in a moment. He's just about to do it now, or is he? No, threads back.
No, wasn't able to. It's a wrong handball. Bradley's playing volleyball. Got the tap out from Albie Phillips, that was, to Wallace. His handball over the top. Nothing coming from that. Umpire says play on.
It's funny how the game sort of turns for players as well, because we saw Hobbs being so dominant for Warragul in that first quarter. We haven't really sighted him in this second quarter.
2 handballs.
But then it's Wallace who's stepped up now for the Gulls, who's been that influential player in the midfield.
Wibley front position. Albie Phillips shoved over the line from Marriott. We'll have another boundary throw in.
Become a real arm wrestle in the last 5 to 10 minutes, hasn't it?
It has.
Big moments, all thanks to the Morwell Bowling Club. Grab a $25 pot and palmer every Saturday night. The bistro's back open 7 days a week.
Wibley off the ground. Coming in to take the ruck contest was Matthew Gray, won by Leongatha. Nicely done. Quick kick forward, falls in the arms of Argento. The lead's on. Can he find the lead? He can. Gee, nicely done, Garnham. He led 2 Warragul players to the ball, both of them experienced.
His timing was spot on. As soon as Argento marked, he was ready to go. So he knew what was going to happen. Argento knew as well. It's just that player-teammate instinct straight away worked into play beautifully.
Beautifully weighted kick.
So Garnham now, who had the ball working left to right last time, will hopefully keep that in mind. Go a little bit more left if he works the ball the same. Off the boot, no, it works left to right again and actually falls short as well. So on the goal square, punched away, Warragul will clear, left foot clearance, Wrong foot, wrong way. Nicely done. Garnham brings to the ground.
Oh.
Pelicano ran into Garnham, and both players hurt. That says something. Pelicano won't normally stay down, especially if he sees a Warragul player in distance. He gets up. Garnham gets up, and Kaya bursts through the pack. His handball doesn't find the mark. Marriott comes through. Can he make them pay? Ground level threads it out. Play on's the call. Warragul under all sorts of pressure, but equal to it momentarily. Marriott picks it back up. Handball's off. Now Hall dances around one. Check side from 35 metres, going to fall short. Masterson marks a diving mark right on the behind line.
Garnham's still hurting from this big collision he had with Pelicano too, so it's really taken the wind out of him.
Well, I don't reckon Pelicano's got a soft head, just quietly.
No.
Bradley will take the relieving mark at the top of their 50.
Look at Garnham, he's all by himself. No, didn't see him.
He has now. Nope.
Goes short, finds Heppel, not 15's the call. Heppel goes back, finds Marriott, he wants an option. Dances around, steps inside 50 from 48. Tom Marriott sends it home for a minus score.
Wow. Geez, they've had some chances.
Leongatha now out to an 8-point lead, and it's all behind 3-9-27 to 3-1-19. That's on the Murray Racing Club scoreboard.
And not a breath of wind here. This ball comes back in from Olsen to Wallace. Wallace still inside his defensive 50. Looking to go down the middle of the ground. Heppel's going to be third up. If he can get there, he can't. But he's first to rove to it. Left, he's got a handball or a short kick out wide, which he does. Sends it out here and finds Williams. Flooded a couple back. Gray being one of them for the Warragul goals.
Not going to be 10, surely.
Not quite, but yes it is, says the umpire. Finds Brill. Heppel wants it. Just in front of the commentary box here.
I'm going to question the 15-metre kick, you know, from the umpires. They didn't pay one early. They went inside 50, but they've just paid two that have gone 10.
Short again, finds Williams. Williams got Brill over the top. They've done well here, the Parrots working it. So Brill, 55 out. Movement up ahead. Warragul have dumped a couple back. He's just going to put it to the top of the square. Marks up. Garnham's coming. Garnham! Oh. Masterson got the fist in there as he does plenty of times. He flew high.
Jeez, he got up.
Absolutely. And kick out. And the Warragul are going to take some relieving pressure. And Vinny Kaya doesn't see it over, but tries to bite off a 45. Too much on it. Handball comes through. Bradley from 55. Short kick. Finds Pelicano. Nice work from the big fella.
I tell you
what, good lead by Pelicano.
Matty Gray still got Jensen Garnham's patella in the back of his head.
Yeah. Still got his hand on the back of his head, wondering what it was that just hit him.
What the hell just hit me? So now this could go either way here for Pelicano. I saw him during the warm-up, and I don't think I saw one turn the right way. So
which way do you want it to turn?
The right way.
Which is?
Straight.
Pelicano from 50. He's found the lob wedge. It's going to land at 48 metres. Gray's going to come in and throw the fist in there. Wasn't able to get anything from it. Wrapped up in a strong tackle. We're going to have a ball up about 12 metres out.
We've seen Garnham and now Pelicano. They're just really laying back on their kicks.
Yeah, but also Brill did the same thing. It was kick in hope that Garnham could take a screamer. You need a better set play than that when you've got key forwards who are capable of moving. Zach Stewart clears the area and clears the 50. The race is on. Hall beaten to the race, and now Warragul through McIntosh goes toward the outer side wing. Oh, another race is on here, and Tom Stern is beaten 2-1 by a couple of Parrots. In fact, make that 3. Sovereign gives to Ireland, and now they go back towards Hall. Got hands to it, couldn't take it. Hobbs gives ground. Nice little neat handball over the top, finds McIntosh, and now McIntosh's kick goes short to Matthew Gray. Let's hope he kicks the right way, because he's still battling from a kick to the back of the head or a knee moments ago. Sarong with the ball, centre of Parrot Park. Olsen just short of right half forward flank. Waits for the runner. The runner comes that to McLean. McLean gives it back, and now it's Olsen goes short. Gee, big build-up, poor delivery, and the easiest of marks for Marriott.
Marriott on his half-back flank inside his 50. He's going to go back, grab Andrews. 22 and a half minutes gone here, second quarter. All thanks to the Moe Racing Club.
Nearly half time.
It is. Looking forward to it. McIntosh gets the fist in there, does well. Gets the handball back over the top. Hall's managing him, but he does well. Works him off the ball, does McIntosh. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. Gets a little kick away. Lamb dances around 1, dances around 2. Smothered. Fraser Phillips with the handball over the top to Williams. Graham Andrews goes low, finds Argento.
Gee, there's some room here. Look at this. There's no one within 60 metres of Leongatha's goals. No one.
Old Pagan's paddock in a minute. He's going to go short, find Brill. Slow build-up. They've just got to work it down this far side here, but Masterson's going to cut off. It was a poor kick.
See, that was a poor kick.
And Sean Masterson, who's been the rock again for Warragul, as he's always been. It's gingered and slow to get up. Goes short and finds Gray. Matty Gray on his half-back flank. Looks to come down the middle of the ground. One-on-one contest. Free kick's going to be paid. Island is going to take that free kick. Is it quick play or slow play? He's going to come out towards this grandstand side and find Heppel. Heppel has got Donahue on if he wants him, and that's where he goes. A perfectly weighted kick. Wants Donahue in front of the Warragul coaches' boxes here at Parrot Park. About to tick over 24 minutes. His kick down the line wasn't great, and Hughes is going to cut it off. Bit of turnover footy. His short kick, that's that not quite 15, but mark has been paid. Goes there to Liam Sarong. Sarong sends it down into a one-on-one contest again. Stern and Island at the feet of it there, though, was Little John. Cut off in the hands there by Hefford. His handball over the top, looking for Witten. Witten puts the ball inside 50. One-on-one contest. Lamb came from over the back. Out of bounds on the full. Wasn't able to save anything. And Lamb a little bit slow to get up, but he's back on his feet. Just holding his right shoulder. It's going to be a free kick for the Parrots. They go short, find Heppel. Still inside defensive 50. He goes long to the run of Brill. Brill on the left foot, sends it down the line. Garnham early work. Bradley wasn't able to get anything from it. McLean gets the handball across to Gray. Gray back into the middle of the ground to Olsen. Looked to handball and then swung around onto that trusty left foot. Sends it forward. Bouncing ball inside 50. Sovereign handballs. His teammate. Bit of a hospital there to Paddy Island. Wrapped up straight away, and we'll have a ball up. Inside 50 here, 25 minutes gone. It is the Parrots that lead by 8 points.
So I'm just trying to do the sums here. So at the moment, Leongatha have kicked 10 points. Warragul actually leading the quarter at the moment, which is a bit of a surprise given the amount of play that Leongatha have had. Mind you, Warragul are still into attack. 25 and a half minutes gone. We're into time on, just 3 goals scored.
They could go into the half-time with a 2-point deficit if they can score out of this stoppage here.
Great result for them if they could do that. Great result to stay in touch, to my mind. Geez, dispossessed ruck duel. Play on's the cool. Hobbs stands up in the tackle.
I feel that the umpire now is going to have to pay a free kick. He'll do something here now. We've had, this is our 3rd or 4th ball up with no space gained at all.
30 metres from Warragul's goals, 45-degree angle. Nicely done. Brill, quick hands, found Little John, left leg. Can he find a teammate? He can. Geez, making a good contest of it was Finn Donahue. He'll find the boundary, or will he? Yes, he will. So a boundary throw in now, 65 metres from Warragul's goals. In front of the healthy crowd that's here, the Leongatha community supporting their side. Nicely done, Bradley. Tap forward, ground level. Plenty of players around the ball. Pretty hard to clear. In fact, it will find the boundary line again, you suspect, or does it? No, stays in just for the moment. Marriott keeps it in. Happy to run it out, almost deliberate. In fact, it wasn't almost.
What do you mean almost?
It was deliberate.
It was I'm going to take a stage left here, and that was it.
He did exactly that.
Leongatha's only goal for this quarter, which was at the 1 minute mark. We're now nearly at the 27-minute mark. And it's Sheridan over the back. No, Ruckman was able to get it. Wrapped up in a tackle straight away is Marriott by Hobbs. And we'll have another ball up. True centre wing, Parrot Park. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Listen to Gippsland Live on TRFM. Sheridan tapped down. Phillips handball out. Looking for Drew if it sits for him. It doesn't really, but he does well. Shrugs off the tackle. Sends the ball forward. Getting the hand out, and that'll be a free kick absolutely to Bradley. He gives a quick handball. Phillips runs inside 50, raking left foot, sends it on its way. And that there is your Zambrera goal of the day contender.
He's had a big afternoon already, Phillips, and why wouldn't you give it to that bloke as well? His left foot has been damaging. And just have that momentum and run on too for a left footer, good pocket, and a good little finish there for the Parrots. Just what they needed just before the half-time break.
And gives them the lead in this quarter by 4 points. They are 14 points ahead of Warragul on the Maui Racing Club scoreboard. They are 4-9-33 Leongatha, leading Warragul 3-1-19.
I can't get a score out of the Bairnsdale Maui game, but in the reserves it was 196-20. So I hope that's sort of going to be mirrored into that senior game. But sometimes Can be. That's probably why the scores aren't up.
no one's wanting to put them up yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, fingers crossed our listeners down there in Bairnsdale can get someone at the ground to put some scores up for us.
That'd be awesome.
For the half-time wrap, which will be coming up shortly.
I will be eating.
Wibbly, tap down. Hobbs, centre clearance, goes forward. Great kick, great mark. Jordan Stewart. And it could be a quick reply. He's going to have to kick from outside 50.
It's big ass.
Distance
soft
boxer.
ground, soft ground. He'd be kicking from 55. I would have gone to Hobbsy then, but anyway.
Hobbsy's still an option too.
He's still an option. He's still an option, and that's where he's going to go.
Too easy.
And go.
Hobbs steps inside 50, tries to get a round one. Good, strong tackle by Sovereign. Stewart follows it up. They kind of messed this one up, have they? Stewart throws the ball forward. One-on-one contest coming over the back's a big ruckman. Sheridan puts it over the boundary line.
And I tell you, that tackle, that Sovereign tackle will make the edit tape during the week, just to say this is how you do it one-on-one. And Hobbs is big and strong enough to have broken that tackle, but great commitment there by Sovereign.
29 minutes gone here, second quarter. All thanks to the Moe Racing Club. Looking for more venue benefits? Join up today, moeracingclub.com.au. We're just waiting for the ball to reacquaint itself back here in Parrot Park inside the white lines.
Trying to get a score out of the reserve game where all those 11 legends play today, but that's penned in as well.
Gray takes it out of the ruck, wasn't able to get anything from it. Gray off the ground, siren. There it is, an important goal from Fraser Phillips. A couple of minutes before half-time has stretched the margin out here to 14 points for Leongatha. It's 4-9-33 to Warragul 3-1-19. There's a few little push and shoves are going on there as everyone decides to come in. I'd suggest that it's just going to be, what was it, Poppy? You push me, shove you type scenario early on. Nothing going to be coming from that. So we're going to go to the break and come back here with our halftime wrap. You're listening to Gippsland Live on TRFM. It's all thanks to Harvey Normal Electrical Gippsland. Epic Audio deals on now and get bonus cards on selected items.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks sleep event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a goodnight. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
The Gippsland League top 5 highlights from a big round 15. Kicking off at number 1, a match-winning moment here for Druin. Ball gets kicked right up to the goal line and Vincent Cole somehow got boot onto the ball and kicked the winning goal, and didn't he love it, along with the crowd. And at number 2, how about the absolute tenacious play here from Sales' Caden McCulloch? He reads the ruck well, Dustin Martin fends off his opponent, takes on another opponent, and then runs to 40 and kicks it straight over the goal umpire's head. What a cracker goal there by Caden. And at number 3, Jed Lamb took on 4 defenders and somehow got ball onto boot and snapped this amazing goal that had everyone stunned.
Body work, throws it on the boot and says, I'll have a Zambrero goal of the day contender.
And at number 4, Jake Zapalua Yench stood up in his moment to shine. What about this absolute gem from the pocket? It was a nice handy tap from his teammate. Jake read it beautifully and kicked this ripper goal.
If you want the Zambrero, Jake, you can come up and collect it now, son, because that is all yours. Jake Zapalua Yench.
And at number 5, young gun Jackson Glenn kicked 4 goals on the weekend, and this was the best of them. Right forward pocket, under pressure. He was able to dribble this one through, sending the crowd up and about.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks Sleep Event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a good night. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
The Gippsland League top 5 highlights from a big round 15. Kicking off at number 1, a match-winning moment here for Druin. Ball gets kicked right up to the goal line and Vincent Cole somehow got boot onto the ball and kicked the winning goal, and didn't he love it, along with the crowd. And at number 2, how about the absolute tenacious play here from Sales' Caden McCulloch? He reads the ruck well, Dustin Martin fends off his opponent, takes on another opponent, and then runs to 40 and kicks it straight over the goal umpire's head. What a cracker goal there by Caden. And at number 3, Jed Lamb took on 4 defenders and somehow got ball onto boot and snapped this amazing goal that had everyone stunned.
Body work, throws it on the boot and says, I'll have a Zambrero goal of the day contender.
And at number 4, Jake Zapalua Yench stood up in his moment to shine. What about this absolute gem from the pocket? It was a nice handy tap from his teammate. Jake read it beautifully and kicked this ripper goal.
If you want the Zambrero, Jake, you can come up and collect it now, son, because that is all yours. Jake Zapalua Yench.
And at number 5, young gun Jackson Glenn kicked 4 goals on the weekend, and this was the best of them. Right forward pocket, under pressure. He was able to dribble this one through, sending the crowd up and about.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks Sleep Event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a good night. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
The Gippsland League top 5 highlights from a big round 15. Kicking off at number 1, a match-winning moment here for Druin. Ball gets kicked right up to the goal line and Vincent Cole somehow got boot onto the ball and kicked the winning goal, and didn't he love it, along with the crowd. And at number 2, how about the absolute tenacious play here from Sales' Caden McCulloch? He reads the ruck well, Dustin Martin fends off his opponent, takes on another opponent, and then runs to 40 and kicks it straight over the goal umpire's head. What a cracker goal there by Caden. And at number 3, Jed Lamb took on 4 defenders and somehow got ball onto boot and snapped this amazing goal that had everyone stunned.
Body work, throws it on the boot and says, I'll have a Zambrero goal of the day contender.
And at number 4, Jake Zapalua Yench stood up in his moment to shine. What about this absolute gem from the pocket? It was a nice handy tap from his teammate. Jake read it beautifully and kicked this ripper goal.
If you want the Zambrero, Jake, you can come up and collect it now, son, because that is all yours. Jake Zapalua Yench.
And at number 5, young gun Jackson Glenn kicked 4 goals on the weekend, and this was the best of them. Right forward pocket, under pressure, he was able to dribble this one through, sending the crowd up and about.
Leongatha are back out on the ground here at Parrot Park as Warragul slowly make their way back out as well. Little Oz kickers in front of us has been a good halftime watch, and nice to see some parents and some of the 2s and the 18s, I think it was, that were standing on the sidelines watching the next crop of Parrots players out there at halftime. So great to see all the clubs that get this done. I know Moe did it, I think, last week or the week before with some of their Oz kickers toward the end of their Oz kick season and things like that. So fantastic, all the clubs that can try and build that for what will be the next generation of these ones as they come through. You right there, Box?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
How was the schnitzel roll?
That was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks to the ladies here at Leongatha. They really do look after us.
Absolutely, they do. I didn't realise when we got here there was a menu waiting for us as to what we could have, and I think Pop's going to take that gravy home with him.
What do they do with the chips? They're probably the best chips.
Yeah, they're just brilliant.
I think you should go and ask some questions.
We didn't put ours all over the floor, though.
Well, some of us were busy trying to get back on air, Box, as you would keep demolishing yours.
You've got to respect the chips.
Oh, I know you've got to respect the chips. I'm shattered. But anyway, never mind. Doesn't matter. What are we going to expect for the start of this third quarter? I think the biggest thing for me is that Leongatha have been good starters early on, and then Warragul have taken some time to get into the game. 14 points is the margin. I'm not sure Warragul can allow Leongatha to have as good a start as they've had to the first and second quarter.
I totally agree. I think their slow starts in those quarters, both of them, were the big letdown for me for Warragul. And they had to work their absolute backsides off to get themselves back into the game, and they did. And they're well and truly in this game. I think if they take a little bit out of that, I think there was a couple of little magnet moves that really helped the side as well. Vinny Kay going into the middle of the ground, Jordan Stewart going forward. Even though the Jordan Stewart one forward probably hasn't helped them as much as it likes, because they've been still starved of opportunities inside 50. So their midfield's got to be the one that rises here for them. I think the midfield of Leongatha have been on top, led by Marriott and Kim Drew. They've been fantastic in the middle. It's been an even tussle between Sheridan and Wibley, but Matt Gray, when he gets thrown in there too, he really changes the dynamic of the side for the Warragul team. So yeah, they've just got to get their balance right inside that midfield, but they've got to start winning it and get the ball inside their 50 a lot more than what they have been.
Looks like we've got all fit players, Box, coming to the ground. We've got 4 coming for Leongatha and 4 for Warragul, where we thought we might have a couple that had got injured within that sort of the second quarter. So good to see that we're going to have 22 fit and healthy running it out. This one, Dyson Heppel's going to start out here on the wing. We've got into the middle for the Parrots, Marriott, Drew, Phillips, and Sheridan will be starting in there. It'll be Wibley, Wallace.
I haven't said that too, with Dyson Heppel on this wing, Sarong has been the player that's been running with him, so it's always been that contest for the afternoon, because Sarong did start forward and he has started to follow Heppel around the ground, so I'll keep an eye on that matchup.
All right. So Albie Phillips has gone in there as well. And our man Hobbs will be in there. Rob Popplestone, all thanks to McDonald's Gippsland.
All right, Wibley to contest a ruck up against the big man Jack Sheridan. Ball spills to ground. Warragul first opportunity through Hobbs. Handballs over the top. Nicely done. Wallace draws the player. Kicks towards half-forward flank. Good strong mark by Paddy Island. A noted forward who's playing in defence goes short to Marriott. He threads one through the corridor. Nicely done to Donahue. Donahue looks to the left. Questions the umpire about the man in the mark and then kicks left. He's got a target there, around about the half-forward flank. Spills over the contest and Warragul lead the way. The first player there will be Olsen. Dances around a couple and gets the assistance of a teammate who shepherds. He goes short to McLean. Right half-forward flank plays on quickly. The kick is a shocker and falls in the arms of Sovereign.
Sovereign out on that far wing. Goes short, Donahue. Nice white boots on. Comes in board, coming over the back, getting a good fist in there of the Gulls. McLean. No one's able to be clean with it there. Pelicano's going to be first to pick it up. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. Ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have another boundary throw in.
So Warragul really haven't changed their side ups. They've really started the same way they did in that first quarter, and they've continued it through. So Vinny Kaya finds himself on a half-forward line, and the midfield hasn't really changed too much at the moment.
Sheridan. The Box is choking on his dribble again. We've got to work on that, don't we? That's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we need to do something.
speak to Marty about that.
Vicks
that
Vapor
sorted.
Drops or something.
Ruckman go at it again. Sheridan, Wibley both lock arms. Umpire calls play on. Hobbs, handballs down to Wallace. Marriott, so he's going to cut off the handball. Works him well. Gets around Wibley from 40, 50, just outside 50. Lowers the eyes. Can't find a target inside. It's going to come out land into the hands there of Sarong. Deep in his defensive 50. Sarong, slow ball movement. Look to go right. Called to play on. He's just going to dump this ball down the line. Westerway's in best position. He's going to go up strong. Gets over to the top of him. No one's able to take it clean from the spoil, and we'll have a ball up.
That's where Warragul get hurt. With that big dump kick, where they were very good in that first quarter, late in that first quarter, is they were able to use the ball inside. So they're not getting a lot of movement from up the field.
Wibley front position. Drew, though, was able to get it. He's dumped down as he kicks the ball forward. Coming out Masterson. Brill was first to it. Does well. Gets the handball over the top. More clever for Masterson. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. And it is holding the ball. Good strong tackle there by Finn Donoghue. And Masterson just couldn't dispose of it cleanly. Donoghue's going to have a shot from inside 50 on a very, very tight angle boxer.
Yeah, he is. And it was a good decision by the umpire too. He had plenty of prior opportunity. So now they've just got to convert these opportunities inside 50.
Tough kick, Donoghue.
These are the ones they'll get after missing so many easy ones.
Slow approach, puts it on its way.
Yes, Poppy. Yes, they
and he salutes. They love it. And there is a Zambrero goal of the day contender to Finn Donoghue.
This could be his first goal in senior footy with the amount of players. Oh, maybe not, but I was just probably excited at the fact that they kicked the goal, I think. But there was a lot of players finding their way through to Finn. But it was a good finish. Like you said, Pop, good call. The ones that you don't expect them to make, they do. And that one really hurt the Warragul side because they've been able to not score too early, Leongatha, when they've been in full dominance, but they've been able to score this time here.
At to a match-high 20-point lead, Leongatha now at the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. The Parrots are 5-9-39, leading Warragul 3-1-19 on the McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard.
So for Warragul, they need to keep in touch here to give themselves any opportunity. At three-quarter time, it can't be any greater than 20 points, you wouldn't have thought. When you've only kicked 3 goals and you need greater than that in one quarter, it's going to be hard work. Ball comes out of the centre, nicely done. Phillips inside forward 50, marked, however, in the defensive 50, and Warragul will try to thread their way through again. The kick's poor. They went looking for the ruckman, Wibley. He overran that ball, and now they've got a real contest on as the umpire calls play on, and Warragul might make something out of nothing here. If Wibley can get a possession out, he can't. Nice tackle by Bradley on Wibley, the 2 ruckmen.
Wibley's good, but I'm not sure he's the great down at his shoelaces.
No. He's very good in these ruck contests. Uses his bulk to usually get rid of the opposition. Didn't that time, though, Bradley. Gee, I thought dispossessed beautifully by Warragul. Play on was the call. Hobbs came through. Can he burst the tackle? He quick kick forward, and now they've got an opportunity. If they get a favourable bounce, it's Sarong. Inside forward 50. Lamb couldn't get rid of his opponent, much to his disgust, and Jackson Harry takes a very good mark. Play on now, Harry. From right half-back flank, his kick. Well, Sarong went for the punch when maybe he should have grabbed, and now the ball spills over the boundary line where the interchange gates are right on centre wing grandstand side.
Jackson Harry's just playing the perfect game on it. He's playing in front right now. While I look at him, he's playing from behind, but he's playing predominantly in front, so he's not allowing Lamb to actually run onto the ball. So I'm giving the honours so far, even though there's 1 goal to Lamb, to Harry at the moment.
Sheridan with a tap out. Nothing came from that one. We'll have another ball up in here, true centre wing. But I think he learnt from that first one box where he got caught behind, grabbed the jumper, and he's now playing in front. The 2 ruckmen bear hug each other, and neither was able to get an arm up to it, so no one was able to get there. But Bradley does well. The tap came up. Heppel, that was very, very quick hands. Goes on and finds Brill with a little quick kick. Wasn't able to get anything from it. Fraser Phillips dances around 1, gets tackled by 2, and that's a free kick holding the ball.
It's going to go Warragul's way.
Yep. Tried to take him on.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
He's going to go free kick. Going to go to free kick, going to go to Fraser Phillips for what they call a dumping tackle, which I'm not sure who was in control, whether it was a controlling umpire or uncontrolling. Hobbs is just going to ask the question, but I thought Phillips tried to dance around the tacklers.
He did.
That's your prior. But anyway, Phillips, who kicked the goal just before half-time, beautiful running goal it was.
He'll kick this based on what we've seen. He's got a beautiful left leg.
He does. Hobbsy's still asking the question. So Phillips going to come in. Just going to kick from just outside 50. Important goal for the Parrots if he can put this one through. Centre's on its way. He's pulled it to the right and register a minor score.
Taking Leongatha to 5-10-40 on the McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard. They're leading Warragul by 21 points. The Gulls 3-1-19. Once again, slow starting on the quarter.
Warragul from their last line of defence will bring this ball back into play. The short option is on, bat dangerous, dispossessed, a walking goal, Marriott. Oh, that's all too easy, and they're the mistakes that will cost you games, and you can't do that against good sides.
But it's that defensive pressure too, Poppy, and it was Jensen Garnham again who was sensational in reading that kick coming out. The footwork by Warragul is a big concern for me. Their decision-making by foot has been really, either it's the pressure or the unperceived pressure from, I don't know, we've seen it 2 weeks in a row where we haven't seen them use it good by foot.
That's a couple of times where that kick, that short kick that they've looked for, and they've turned it over, which resulted in shots on goals or goals for the Parrots.
And it's now a 27-point lead to the Leongatha. We've played 7 minutes of the third quarter, and Leongatha 6-10-46, leading Warragul 3-1-19. McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard.
Big moment now for the Morwell Bowling Club here for the Warragul Gulls. Bistro's back open 7 days a week and dine under the dome at the Morwell Bowling Club. Ball back into the middle. Wibley, the tap out, is wrapped up straight away in a tackle.
I'm not sure why Nick Licino keeps on smacking you on the bottom, but it's starting to worry me because I've got to get lift home with him through the forest of Mubu North.
I'm glad to be going by myself.
Creamy Road.
Sheridan Wallace wasn't able to get anything from it. Wrapped up in a strong tackle there is Phillips.
Hey,
That's the Albie variety.
Well, yeah, wasn't there a famous adventurer back in the day?
Albie Mangles?
No, Albie Phillips.
Albie Mangles.
Albie Mangles.
Oh,
yeah. Wibley got the tap down, but the clearing kick came out from the Parrots. Found space, and seeing it over the boundary line there will be Ben Fort.
And he had the very attractive wife, wasn't it?
Judy Green.
Judy Green.
Yeah.
Did you date her once too?
No, I didn't. No, I did meet her. Actually, you know what, though? I did meet her at the top pub.
I'm
at Marty's top pub.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, Albie Phillips was the girl you were talking to me about on the way here. She's an ex-girlfriend of yours.
Yeah.
Sheridan does well, takes it straight out of the ruck, kicks it inside 50. But the Warragul through McLean are going to repel, gets the kick out, looking for McIntosh, but Hall does well. He's going to be first to it there for the Parrots. Gets the handball to grab him, Andrews. They're going to go forward again. Goes out wide.
Oh, dropped it.
Dropped the mark there was Williams. No one's able to clean. Good work there by Warragul. Kaya's there. There's a few. Wrapped it up. Bradley says, I'll wrap this one up. And the umpire says, I'll have a ball up.
It's become a bit of a scrappy game, hasn't it? We haven't seen a...
It was 16 scoring shots to 4. Box is where we sit at the moment.
So what we saw at the pre-game warm-up, that clean air, hasn't been existent at all.
Sheridan with a tap down again.
Progress score from Benz. Murray's 20 points out in front.
Starting to flex their muscle down east.
No scores, but
you get the feeling that Leongatha might be on the verge of doing that right here. The margin 27. Warragul hanging on by the hair on their chinny chin, but they'll need to find something extra as Ty-Hill sees the ball out on the outer side boundary, left half forward flank. Leongatha into attack, kicking to the town end. And just repeating those scores at the moment, Leongatha 6 goals, 10, Warragul 3-1. Ball thrown back in. Wibley, it's a short throw in as well. Got tapped down, nicely done. Warragul get themselves out of trouble. Hobbs towards the outer side, right half forward flank. Leongatha, a stumbling block as they've been for a lot of this game around about this area, and Warragul can't find any room to move. And again, the field umpire will ball this one up. Right half forward flank, Warragul now into attack.
Those exact scores were now Bairnsdale 9-1-55 to Murray 11-9-75, thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture, Gippsland.
Sheridan with a tap down against Gray. It's going to be Marriott that's running away with it, gets the handball across to Williams. That's twice he's fumbled in the last couple of minutes. Ball comes back in. No one's able to be clean with it. Brill puts his head over the ball, as does Hobbs. Working well is the big fella in Bradley. Gets the handball to Marriott. He's dispossessed. Comes out to Vinny Kaya. Vinny Kaya sends the ball forward, looking to get inside 50. Stewart gets the fist in there. Wallace is going to be first to it for the Gulls. He goes to ground, but bounces back up like a cat. Sends the ball forward looking for Stewart. Wasn't able to get anything from it. And there's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go...
It'll be downfield. It was just a little bit of a brain fade there by Jordan Stewart. Anyone that's got to be careful out in the footy ground, it's got to be Jordan Stewart. He's racked up a few little weeks over the years.
Free kick downfield, and Brill's going to take it on his half-back flank for the Parrots. 11 and a half minutes gone here, third quarter. Comes inboard of a good 45, and in the middle of the ground is Fraser Phillips. He's had plenty of it. Phillips. Good lead by Pelicano, just went over the top of his head. Masterson and Zach Stewart are first back there. Both of them go to ground. Not sure either of them needed to. And Stewart's wrapped up in a strong tackle by Garnham.
Quickly, a couple more scores in the Gippsland League. It's Druin 6-9-45. They lead Morwell 6-4-45, and Traralgon 4-12-36. They lead Maffra 3-6-24 thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture. Gippsland.
Comden from Warragul tried to keep the ball in, wasn't able to. We'll have a boundary throw in. It's 70 metres around from the Parrots' goal.
It's getting a bit dark here at Parrot Park, isn't it? Just about to lose a little bit of light. We're going to have to turn the lights on, and I'm going to go down and strangle that young kid that's banging on the fence line as well.
No, you can just politely. You can politely.
I won't. There's no politeness anymore. We've already told him once. That's enough.
Ball back in. Sheridan tap over the back. Phillips got the handball. Went back to Sheridan. He's just going to dump the ball inside 50. Leongatha. Masterson works well. Gets a fist in their front position. Wrapped up straight away though. His Leongatha opponent will have a ball up. 35 metres out from the Parrots' goal. Not a lot of action happening at the moment. They lead by 27 points.
I've rolled up the sleeves and went to have a chat to the kid. Unfortunately, he's moved on. It's 160 kilo Mari sitting down there.
He can do whatever he wants.
Fox is going to have a chat to him in a moment. Taylor Brill had a shot for goal. He's offline. We digress as this game sort of flattens out a little bit.
28-point lead. Warragul 11 scored since half-time at 6-11-47. Leongatha to Warragul 3-1-19 on the McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard.
So Masterson the 1-2. They clear the area, but this is where they're breaking it down. Let's see if Kaya can't make something out of nothing. In fact, it's not Kaya, it's Witten. Goes inboard. Nice kick. Risky, but Hefford was equal to the task, and he's going to go down the corridor looking for Hobbs, I'd suggest. Goes that way. He's outnumbered 2-1, and that doesn't normally work, but this time it might. A kick off the ground from him is cut off at the pass by Sean Westaway.
And this is what's happened with those players that dominated the game in the first half. They've sort of petered out of the game. The only one that's really stood tall and consistent has been Marriott for Leongatha.
A ball thrown up again, nicely done. Leongatha's Jack Sheridan got the tap down. Kyra at ground level. He's been tackled, and Brill just lets him know that he's around. And although Kaya got up with the ball, Brill laid the tackle, and the umpire will restart. Wibley got rid of his opponent, got the tap down, but they can't clear the area. Here we go, spills out. Oh, he's called a holding the ball decision against Wibley, who isn't very happy with that decision. Sheridan feeds it off quickly to Heppel, and now on that left leg he's usually pretty good. Kicks to the advantage of Pelicano. He gets rid of his opponent, but he's going to be beaten to the ball just momentarily. He fights hard to keep the ball in the area. 55 from goal. Olsen over there before the umpire will come in. So at the moment there's no real fluency in this game whatsoever. 1 or 2 possessions and it's closed down again. Again, I reiterate, Warragul sort of just hanging on as Wibley gets a tap down. Can he find a teammate? He can't. It's Heppel that was taken with the ball, and now on his right leg goes inboard to himself because the other bloke wasn't Heppel. Now it's Heppel. Nicely done to Argento. Couldn't believe that. Thought it was Heppel, and he kicked, and it was another Heppel. He goes short. What happened there? He's made the mark, has he?
That one. No, I think he's blown his whistle, realised that Garnham hasn't come up with the ball, and now we're going to have a ball up.
Ball up, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, good decision in the end. So we're 30 metres from Leongatha's goals. They're on a 45-degree angle. They lead by close enough to 5 goals, and they're wanting to put this game away in the next 10 minutes and make the last 30 minutes their own. A quick kick from the pack from Garnham, just offline.
Leongatha now 6-12-48, 29 points ahead of Warragul, who are 3-1-19. McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard, almost 16 minutes played of the third quarter.
I'm not sure if this is an upset in the AFL, but you probably consider it to be pretty pretty good. Melbourne 17-11-113 defeated the Dockers 17-7-109.
Hey, up the D's.
Here we go, the D's.
Hey, I didn't pick them either. They've been good, Freo, as of Melbourne, but I didn't think they'd win them. Sarong's got the mark there in front of Heppel. So he's going to kick it down the line. Stewart, early bodywork. Gray tried to get it back. Jordan Stewart does well. Gets the handball over the top, but the numbers are with the Parrots. Kim Drew just runs through the Vinnie Kaya tackle. Gives the handball to Marriott. Marriott got the handball back to Bradley. Bradley goes short to Hall. Hall's going to kick it on top. And Brill's going to go up above Zach Stewart. He does. He's quick to play on. Gets the handball across. Handball just missed. Fort running through. So we've said nothing clean. Wibley just says, get out of my way. And he just holds the ball like Kudafiti style. Gets it coming through and it comes out into the hands of Wallace. Wallace says to McIntosh on the turnaround, he wants him. McIntosh is throwing his arms in the air saying, give me the ball. I'm free, but he doesn't. He ends finds Stern. Stern plays on, puts the ball inside 50, looking for Gray, 2-on-1, going back with the flight of the ball. Jackson Harry.
Good work.
And Warragul, there's a bit of yelling going on between each other at the moment, I tell you. Harry, his kick, was a shocker off the boot, intercepted by Casson. So Casson from just outside 50.
So crowded there forward 50.
Goes short, looking for Lamb, and he does, and he finds him, does well.
Even though it was a great kick in, it was only like a 15-metre punch kick. He had nowhere to go in deep, but it was just a nice little finish there. This is where one of those goals where Lamb is quite capable of kicking.
This is the first mark inside 50 by either team this quarter.
Jeez, and we're gone nearly 18 minutes.
So Lamb right in front of the commentary position. And Brett, the cameraman, he'll have the perfect angle of this one.
I can't see because of Brett.
Because of Brett, he's in the way.
He's nodding his head, which makes it worse.
Just watch it.
He could sit down.
Just watch it. Just watch it on the camera. So Lamb crosses the 50, tight angle, right, takes a step around, puts it on the boot, working its way back. Not enough. Through for a minor score.
Which is Warragul's first score of the quarter, taking him to 3-2-20, trailing Leongatha, who are 6-12-48.
Probably 18 scoring shots to 5 is where we sit at the moment. And the margin's only 28. Sovereign looks to bring the ball in. It's a fair kick, goes out 65. Head ball front position, Masterson does well. Phillips, that's Fraser, the Fraser variety, is wrapped up by Albie from Warragul. Ball spills out to Drew. Drew's got Donahue. He's set a half back.
You right, Box?
Yeah, I'm not right.
Just turn your microphone off. You sniff your nose.
Yeah, all right. We've got a dump button there for a reason.
Oh, I dumped it.
He goes
Straight
out.
after it.
Afterwards. Grab him, Andrews, to Westaway. Westaway's got Brill out on this far side here at Parrot Park. Centre wing. 28 points is the margin. 19 minutes gone, third quarter. He goes out short. And they're slowly working the ball forward. Argento is on that far side. Not much moving up ahead. He's standing still. There's nothing going on. Pop. Argento eventually sends the ball inside 50 to a 3-on-1. Masterson comes from behind. No one's able to rover there cleanly. Warragul trying to work it out. And we're going to have a ball up here as everyone sits on top of it.
It's pretty ugly football, isn't it?
It is.
Between two sides that are battling for, second, third and fourth at the moment. And we're not much activity going on nearly 20 minutes into this third quarter.
Wibley gets a quick paw towards the left boundary. Nicely done. They keep it into Leongatha. Quick snap for goal. Free kick behind play.
That wasn't me.
No, it wasn't. No one accused you of it.
That's what Shaggy said. It wasn't me. Oops. That's okay. It was a fair whack, though.
Poppy. It's going to be a long trip home for you.
I might actually stay back.
Go back with the CX-5 that you sold.
Yeah. Pelicano gets the tap down. 30 metres from Warragul's goals. They're kicking to the town end. As Timmy Sexton told you a moment ago, they lead by 28 points. We've played 20 and a half minutes of this third quarter. It appears to be Leongatha's game, or is it? We've seen comebacks greater than this before, but at this stage, Warragul don't appear as though they're capable. But sometimes this is
Leongatha haven't put them away.
No, they haven't either. No, you're right. So ball thrown back up. Wibley, he's been busy. Got the contested ruckwork, went short, nice kick, found Hefford. Short of right half-back flank, goes in ball, risky kick, but finds a teammate in McIntosh. He wants to move the ball quickly.
And
50-metre penalty. Held up so that the Leongatha team could get behind the ball, but held up for a tad too long. So Hefford now will take the kick from, he thought it was a bit more than what the umpire wanted him to do. So McIntosh now inside the centre square, a bit of a lead, on and over the top. he went searching for but couldn't find Jordan Stewart. And now Leongatha, they will through Isaac Fox, go backwards, keep possession. Sovereign out towards the outer side. One-on-one contest. It's going to spill to ground and find the boundary. So I tell you what,
inside 50 there, though.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, and he had the whole corridor open too, Stuart. So the kick had to be precise.
Sure, the lead was good.
The lead was great. I just feel there might be a little bit of frustration
inside 50
to build
ball
up
this
to the forwards for Rockbarrel.
10-4 Leongatha's way.
Ball comes back in. Bradley doing the ruck work in front of Wibley, does well, roves it himself and gets a kick away, sending the ball up to the centre wing. Contest between a couple of players from both sides.
That's that young kid that was doing his corner.
He won't bang on that thing again, will he?
It's going to be a free kick to Warragul. Play on's the call. Olsen.
The dad's got his arm around him saying, "Who's upset your son?"
Boxer.
It's the kid. No, I paid a kid $5 to do it.
McIntosh sends the ball forward. No one's able to be clean with it. Marriott's coming in there. Argento does well. Gets the takeaway. Finds West away. Now they've got some space. If it sits, which it doesn't quite for Fort. Good strong tackle though. And back there was Olsen with that ball, and we'll have a ball up.
This scoreline, you'd reckon it was a wet, windy day, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Perfect conditions. There is not a breath of wind out here.
The ground's in good nick.
The ball's actually moved okay, but there's just been. I suppose that kick inside 50 hasn't been exactly what we'd expect.
9 goals. You'd think you're watching AFLW.
Phillips wasn't able to get anything from it. Coming out of there was Wallace.
I'm not saying anything.
We'll keep going on as Kaya tries to keep the ball in front of him.
Exactly.
Thanks, Dan. Ball it up.
I'll give you the score. Quick one here. It's a beauty.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a beauty. It's over at Mafra. The scores now, the Mafra Eagles have got in front.
Wow.
Yep, at 6-8-44, they lead Traralgon 4-12-36. Thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture Gippsland.
McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard. It's Leongatha leading by 28 points here. Don't Macca's walk. Macca's run to the new quarter pounder barbecue bacon. We know the big Scudder will have had a couple of them today on his day off.
But more than one.
That's why I said he'd have a couple.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah, couples too.
Yeah, couples too. Sorry.
Generally, Fraser Phillips will get the free kick.
Something wrong with it.
In front of the Leongatha coaches box here. 23, nearly 24 minutes gone here. Third quarter. We've had 2 goals for the quarter. This can't be a long one, I wouldn't have thought. Ball comes down. Albie Phillips. He tries to throw it on the boot and he sends it 10 rows back.
Oh, he's done a shoulder potentially.
Out of bounds on the full.
After that kick.
It's going to be a free kick to Leongatha. Not sure that's where the ball went out, but anyway, Fraser Phillips is going to take the free kick. Send the ball towards his forward 50. Pelicano front position, gets over the top of him. Coming out and hitting it strongly is Garner. He's wrapped up in a tackle there by Olsen. We'll have another ball up. There's Rob Popplestone on.
Sorry, is it one situation where you maybe put Paddy Island forward now and Pelicano back, just give him a job down back for a little while, just to see if they can get that mark inside forward 50?
All right, here they go forward. Something to coach to consider as the ball spills over the boundary line. It'll be a boundary throw-in. Leongatha into attack. There's just no room to move at the moment for either side. She's pretty tight and tough, and all 36 players are, 32 of the 36 are in one half of the ground, so there's no room. Maybe Drew can thread one through. He does, but behind play, a free kick's been paid, and it's going to go Leongatha's way. So they've.
Sheridan's tap to Drew was textbook. It was just brilliant. And they had control of the game. And I think an advantage would have been a better option than just calling it back.
So Sheridan now, he's preparing like he backs himself to kick this. And he's probably wrong. So it goes towards the boundary line. Will it spill out? It won't. It stays in at the moment. Good tussle between half a dozen players from both sides. Leongatha pick it up. They do it nicely. Argento Pelicano.
Great grab.
Takes a mark. 1-2 from 15 metres out on the slightest of angles.
Don't worry about that move.
Pelicano says, boxer, shush.
Shut up.
I'm going to take the mark
I'm not going back. I'm not going down back.
I'm either staying forward or I'm going to the bench. That's about as good as I'm going to be.
You know what's a great contested mark? His biggest deficiency, I have to think about how to say that. Is this.
Okay.
Right now.
So then I'll back him in 100% to kick this goal. Just based on, through the centre. In fact, if there was a goalpost directly in the middle of the two goalposts, it would have hit it.
Did he just give me the old...
Yeah.
No,
What a beautiful kick.
He gave you the double fister.
He's probably got the AirPod in his ear, has he? Just having a bit of a listen. So at least he's listening and he's converted, and they did that mark inside 50. So a great contested mark and, a little bit of... good work, I suppose. It's been a boring quarter, to be honest.
It has.
Okay, we now have a 34-point lead in Leongatha's favour on the McDonald's Gippsland scoreboard. It's 7-12-54 Leongatha to Warragul 3-2-20. And was that some premature speculation on your part?
Just a little bit, yes. Thank you, Paul. I lost that $5 from that kid because the kids are still doing it.
Might be a new one. He's gone here. I'll take over. You can take over here.
I keep getting $5.
Ball back into the middle. Wibbly, Sheridan came over the top, finds Marriott. He's wrapped up straight away by Wallace. Ball comes out, play on's the call. Sheridan was doing a bit of Michael Jackson there. He had whacked it. He put it into reverse.
Bit of moonwalking.
Couldn't work out how to get the thing going forward.
But he got double tackled, had the prior opportunity, the umpire let it go, and then he's caught a ball up. So,
Wibbly tapped down. Marriott gets the handball out to Hall. Hall goes short, looking for Argento. Moore does well to get in front. He's wrapped up by Argento. Gets the handball working well here. Hefford looked for the 1-2, wasn't able to get anything. He's taken over the boundary line there by Fox. Good applause there coming from the coach's box.
And they've got the opportunity to actually rest some players now too. Dyson Apple included on the Parrots bench at the moment. So, that opportunity to play him now to get that his games under his belt is probably working out for him well.
Kaya does well. Paddy Island going back with the flight of the ball. Been good in defence today. Sends the ball bouncing along the line. Finds an extra 50 metres.
Well, we should do that.
Like lasso.
The loop. What is it called?
A lasso.
Lasso.
The loop.
A couple of good ex-Warragul players playing well for Leongatha today. Paddy Island, Kim Drew.
Oh, Kim Drew was at Warragul, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
So, thanks for that insight. Didn't know. Hey. That was Fonzie.
Wibbly taps it down. Wallace working hard. Nothing's able to be clean. Marriott handball out. It's the handball. And a kick coming forward from Phillips. Pelicano stuck the big mitts out on true centre wing and said, Boxer, there's another contested mark that I'll take.
You've just got to put the acid on the players and they've just got to respond, and he's done that.
They love it coming from you. Gets the handball to Phillips with that raking left foot, sends it inside 50. Garnham fell over. Masterson read it better. And he takes a mark back in his defensive 50.
So he goes towards the corridor. Heppel provided some pressure, but Jake Hughes was equal to that. Took a nice mark at centre half back. Goes short to a leading teammate in Hefford, and Hefford turns on the right and quickly moves the ball. He's run himself into trouble though, and now from the outer side, Zach Stewart will find and does find Comben, and a nice leg too in the end, down the line to McIntosh. So Caleb McIntosh from 60 metres out just holds the ball up, maybe longer than he should, but that left leg is a beauty. Cut off it was, and now Jed Lamb fights hard to keep it in. He does, goes in, Bourdier, nice leg. Good work all round, Matty Gray. Quickly plays a kick around to square. And Heppel, well, geez, I thought he had hands on it. Playing was a call. Wibbly provides the tackle, and now Leongatha out of trouble. Can they find Harry? Is that Harry? Or it's not, I don't think. No, it's not. It is Lammers, who takes a nice mark, right half-back flank. You'll hear the umpire calling play on in the effects mic, and he does that. The kick's not great, but Pelicano will compete hard. Spills down, good work, taken off the pack by Stewart, right on the three-quarter time siren, and Pelicano just wants to cause a bit of a disturbance.
Pelicano and Hobbs, what a shock. There it is three-quarter time. It's Leongatha fully in control of this game. They lead 7-12-54, Warragul 3-2-20. Listening to Gippsland Live on TRFM. It's all thanks to Harvey Norman Electrical Gippsland.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue Home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks sleep event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a good night. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
Absolutely. All we do is win, win, win as the teams break from their huddles here. We saw in that quarter, Leongatha kicked 3 goals. 3 goals, 3 to Warragul, just 1 point. Boxer, some key scores. Just Gippsland League for the time being, please.
No worries there, Timmy. Bairnsdale, 9-2-56. They trail Moe 11-11-77. Maffra still lead Traralgon 6-8-44 to 4-13-37. Morwell 7-5-47. They trail Druin 9-11-65 and Wonthaggi 17-15-117 to Sale 1-1-7.
Key stats as we come into the last quarter, all thanks to Traralgon Mazda. Paul Carter.
The inside 50s went Leongatha's way, 12-5 that quarter, 38-23 they lead that. The Parrots also lead the clearance as well and truly now, 16-7 in that quarter, 39-24. Leading stat winners for the players we're following, it's 24 to Fraser Phillips, 27 to Tom Marriott, 21 to Tom Hobbs, 16 to Isaac Wallace.
Well, there it is. As you say, the margin's 34 points. Warragul really need to show something here. What's the umpire's just telling people to get behind the fence or something?
I thought he said don't touch the effects, Mike.
I thought he was telling us are we ready to go? And yeah, mate, we're ready to go. We've been ready for all day. So here it is, the fourth quarter, all thanks to Harvey Norman Computers Gippsland. Here's Rob Popplestone.
All right, let's see if we can get on with a bit of a rush. Wibley gets rid of his opponent, then taps the ball down. Nicely done. They get it out of the centre, or do they? Hobbs' handball to a teammate in Olsen was good. He was dispossessed. Play on's the call, and play on is what happened. And now the umpire will take control because Warragul's work was good.
So the tackle was fantastic then by Stern, but not rewarded. And the similar tackle happened just earlier than that.
So here we go again. This time, line ball, Sheridan and Wibley. Quick kick, Hobbs, handball. They've got some space to move now, and they do it. They do it nicely through Sarong. Inside forward 50. Can they get a girl? They can't get a girl. They're after a goal.
They probably wish they could, but some of them. Jeez.
You can tell what's on my mind.
Well, when isn't it?
The ball spills over the boundary line.
Sorry, Pop.
No.
Still thinking of AFLW there.
Yeah, I am. Here we go. The ball to be thrown back in.
Go again, Pop.
Yeah, here we go. Ball to be thrown back in, 25 metres from Warragul's goal. She's short again. Sheridan punched it. It'll find the boundary again, despite Hobbs' best efforts to keep it in.
Hey, Pop, I'll just quickly go around the grounds. Thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture, Gippsland. In the Mid-Gippy, MDU 95 to Ballara 49. Yanar 123 to Hillen 32. River North 49 to 42. Tarwin 101 to Tura 10 points. And Thorpedale 81. They lead Newborough 69.
All right, ball thrown back in. Perfect timing. Sheridan that time got the tap forward. Left paw down. Wibley at ground level. Fights hard. Hard to get the ball out from him. And he gets up and handballs out. Stolen and tap forward, but now Kaya grabs the ball, left leg, off the side of the boot. It's going to fall in the arms of Hall, and he can play on. He wants to see Donahue to his right and finds that player. He's got a runner. He needs to quickly use him, and off they go. Geez, that's Harry running from full back towards the right half forward flank. Oh, geez. After all of that, he got an unfavourable bounce, and the boundary beat him to it.
He had more time then.
Yep.
He could have caught 3 buses a train, and still missed it. Oh my God. I know where I was going with that. I lost it.
You sort of started on the right track, but then you
every so often just throw in the word girl and people won't be distracted.
It'll break it up.
Sheridan left hand to the ball, goes over the boundary line again. Gathers 3 or 4 metres for Leongatha. If you've just tuned in for the last 30 minutes of this game, Leongatha 7-12. 54, Warragul 3-2-20.
And we've got 12 players looking for a girl.
Harvey Norman Computer Scoreboard. Find the Galaxy Z Flip 8, Z Fold 8 and Z Fold 8 Ultra.
Sheridan grabs the ball from the pack. Sorry, Timmy. Handballs forward. Nicely done. Donahue first there. Wibley, big bulky player. Donahue beat him. Handballs quickly. Into trouble. And not rewarded. We had no time to get rid of that ball. It was the Leongatha player who is Argento. So right half forward flank, Leongatha into attack.
Wibley with the little left-hander comes down. Stewart, who looks like he might have gone back. He's wrapped up in a tackle, but eventually came out of it. Just tunnel-balled the ball straight back out. Sheridan's wrapped up by Wibley, and we'll have a ball up just outside the 50 here for Leongatha. You want the lights on, Box, or are we okay?
Yeah, I want them on.
Sheridan down. Kaya tried for it. That'll be Argento will get the free kick against Stewart on that one. He's going to take it about 55 out. Looks to play on. He does. He comes out to this side, sends it towards Pelicano. Masterson comes back with the flight of the ball. Great intercept mark. As he's done for a long, long time as Masterson. Handball off, finds Olsen, but he's looking for his left foot. He eventually gets it. Throws it on that boot, sends it forward. Coming over the back was Westaway. Kaya couldn't collect it. Heppel does well. Handballs over the top to Argento. Argento to Drew. He had one on the outside. Instead, he stepped around him, finds Donahue. Donahue steps back inside, kick back across. Wow. Good team football.
That's what I love.
Fires the man, Fraser Phillips.
They'll have an assist little tracker as well, how they can assist inside forward 50. And that's what Leongatha have been so good at over the years. We haven't probably seen it as much today, but right now, that was the perfect example of what they've been able to do. A good level head then too by Finn.
Yeah, absolutely. Lowered the eyes, found Phillips directly in front. He'll kick from about 30 metres out, 35 metres. And with his left foot, should be straight through the middle.
And potentially the first player to kick multiple goals today.
Correct. Phillips steadies, sends it on its way, and umpire says, that'll be a second for you.
I wasn't as confident as you were, Tim. I just wasn't sure. He missed an easy one in that third quarter, and I just thought he's just much better on the run. But just that goal assist as well from Finn Donahue. It was a great little set play then, but at the same time, there's just that momentum forward by Leongatha. It's not pretty footy, but they're getting inside the danger area.
And it's now a 40-point margin on the Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard. 5 minutes into the final quarter, Leongatha 8-12-60, leading Warragul 3-20.
So Jordan Stewart's got the job now in Jensen Garnham. Zach just come back onto the ground. He'll pick up Argento inside forward 50.
Wibbly contests ruck, wins another tap, but what's this? High play on's the call. So Hobbs runs 15, just props it up, hoping that he can find a winner. He can't. Nicely marked, last line of defence. Leongatha standing tall, and they do it through Paddy Island, who comes grandstand side. The kick needed to be good and was to Heppel. On that left leg, he usually uses the ball beautifully.
Been a handy inclusion today.
He has, yeah, not bad. Some experience, they tell me. He kicks towards Marriott. Marriott got hands to it and took the mark, I thought. Yeah, umpire says, yeah, correct, Pop.
He wanted to play on Kim Drew was in his way.
Get out of his way.
He just really ran over the top of Drew.
He was nearly going to get a footy enema, wasn't he?
I'm not going there.
No, but
Drew.
If you got in the way.
Has a look at the options on that left leg. He sort of looked to his left, and now he's going to have to go long because he didn't like anything he saw. Nicely done by Masterson. Got rid of his opponent. No. It came off the hands of his opponent, but Masterson plays on. He's been good today, but the ball spent a hell of a lot of time in his area. Ball spills to ground. Who's first there? Hobbs handball. Kaya over the top. It was Wallace to Kaya, and now off they go through Olsen. The 1-2. Will he get it back? He should. No. Hobbs goes inboard and now runs into trouble, and Warragul, right as they were about to attack, have run into a Leongatha brick wall, and the umpire will ball this one up at centre half forward.
We've said that a lot today too. Their closing speed's very good, but I think it's the decision made by their teammate to handball to a flat-footed player. Gives enough opportunity for Leongatha to put that tackle on.
Wibbly, front position, if the one down at Sheridan, wrapped up in the tackle there. No one's going to get that out. Stern will have another ball up. Nope, free kick's going to be called from the non-controlling umpire. He's going to play on straight away from outside 50, sends it on its way. Through for a minor score.
It takes Warragul to 3-3-21. They are trailing Leongatha 8-12-60.
Might have been nap time for Paul Carter.
He's all right. He's just
resting his eyes. That's okay.
Sovereign will bring the ball in. Good strong mark in front there. Hughes gets the handball on quickly. Sarong puts it on the boot from just outside 50. Great kick. Great goal. And could that be a spark for Warragul in this last quarter?
I think that could be a contender. For the Zambrero goal of the day. He's outside 50. He actually bobs up every week when we've caught a game, Sarong, and he did one last week when he was front and centre and snapped. And today it was just a run-on goal outside 50, and the ball just swung where he needed it to go. So, much-needed goal to the Warragul side.
Bringing the margin back to 33 points at the 8-minute mark of the final quarter on the Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard. Warragul are now 4-3-27, trailing Leongatha 8-12-60.
The previous goal came at the 15-minute mark of the second quarter. There for that one. So before that Sarong goal, Gray in the ruck. Going up against Bradley, he gets the tap down. Drew, he's wrapped up in a Hobbs tackle straight away. We'll have another ball up here in the middle of Parrot Park. Get you later on this afternoon. We'll get some around the ground scores. Gray will get the free kick out of this one as Bradley went over the top. And Marius just dropped the ball straight away and he's going to be given a 50. Slowly moving 50 it is. Gray's going to work in and he'll be within range. Well, Matty Gray. This could be Warragul getting back-to-back goals for just a second time today. He's going to be just inside the 50 when he's going to take his kick. Just on 50. Slow approach, comes on in. Puts it on its way, give him plenty on it. It's going to get over the top, and there's another one. And a big goal for Gray. 2 in a row for the Gulls.
That's the first back-to-back goal for Warragul today, isn't it? Or probably no, the second time.
One, yeah.
So, but still been a long time between drinks for doing that too. So they need to finish this quarter well. I don't think they're going to have enough in them to get back. And if it is, like you said, Poppy, it would be the biggest comeback we have seen. But I can't see that happening. But they just need to finish this game well, just for a confidence booster and to roll into next week.
27 points now, the margin in Leongatha's favour on the Harvey Norman computer scoreboard. Coming up to the 10-minute mark of the final quarter, Leongatha 8-12-60, leading Warragul 5-3-33.
All right, let's see if the visiting side, Timbo.
All good, mate, you go.
As Gray contests the ruck, beaten to it by Sheridan. They need to send a break to Warragul. They're not going to get it. Free kick in the centre of Parrot Park will go the way of the home side. Go the way of Kim Drew. And he just hangs on to the ball as he did a moment ago for a while. Kicks to advantage of Pelicano. Bounces in front of him with one hand, gets rid of his opponent, wants a bounce, and then tries to keep it in play with a handball, does so, and then tries to butter up, and he saw Hobbs coming towards him. He didn't flinch.
He tried to be a bit of Eddie Betts there,
Yeah,
Pelicano.
Too far out for Eddie Betts. So you call him Timbo, eh? Timbo.
Who's that?
No, who is that?
Oh, Timbo.
It rhymes with Dumbo, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
I'm not saying that you are.
One to the left, one to the right.
There's Nick.
Ball thrown in, nicely done. Gray got the tap, ground level. Stewart, he can't go anywhere there. And the ball will be thrown up 60 metres out from Leongatha's goals. The margin back to 27 points. Last player up and taking his time too was Tom Stern. Caught one over the eye. Gray stood tall. Marriott grabbed ball. He was taken to ground with a good tackle. Marriott didn't like the attention, but all was fair. And now Marriott will...
all's fair in love and war, Pop.
It is, yeah. Ball to be thrown up again. Players just finding it hard to find a gap through here. Can they do it now? They can't. It's hard work out there, isn't it? Now Marriott grabs ball, gets rid of it. He's still got a bit of early pace, kicks to within 15, and nice mark it was. And it was taken from Stewart, who plays on quickly, comes grandstand side. Yeah, nice 1-2 grab to Sarong. Goes along the line. He's got a spare player here, has he? Yes, good work. Hobbs runs on his left, but he's going to kick long to right, enter space, open inside 50. Can he find a winner? Possibly. Out the back it goes. Race is on. First player there is going to be Hall. Doesn't get a favourable bounce. They start to close in. He's in trouble, just metres from goals. Umpire says I'll ball this one up. We're 5 metres from Warragul's goal.
Good strong tackle there by Lamb. Good chase. Let's see what comes out of this ruck contest. Bradley and Casson go at it. On the Bradley, Lamb gives a fend off. He then tackles straight away. McIntosh, he's wrapped up by Hall. Play on's the call. Coming through, rolling around, putting it on the boot. Going across the face of goal. Brill's going to be the first one back there. He's pushed out of the contest. Hits the behind post, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
I think Daniel Beast Hutchinson's been pulling your chain a little bit, my friend. Right. He didn't kick 3 goals this afternoon. He kicked 1.
Did he?
Yes, it's officially on the page.
Oh, right. That must have been a mistake.
It must have been his mistake, yes.
All he could remember. Stern tries to get it. He's going to get a free kick.
Look,
being held without it.
Forwards are renowned for maybe exaggerating a little bit.
We know that. We've been friends with you for a while.
He goes short. Wasn't 15. Play on's a call, so wrong. His kick probably wasn't 15 either, but it lands in the hands of Westaway. He's paid the mark on top of his defensive goal square. Goes short to Brill. He goes over the top and finds Paddy Island. Interesting to see what comes out of this with Paddy Island being in defence.
I like it down defence.
Yeah, I don't mind it down there.
He's got a good footy brain and he reads it very well.
Be interesting to see if they keep that for this. Oh, Stewart goes up. Wasn't able to bring it down. That was the Jordan variety. Play on's the call out there on the far wing. Handball coming through. Bradley, the big fella, does well. Gets around it. And Zach Stewart takes the 7-metre mark. Comes back inboard looking for it. And it's got to be spot on it. It is to Stern. Stern plays on quickly. Throws it on that right boot. Puts out into space. Good kick. And the mark is taken by Jack Casson.
He's been good, Casson, especially going and he pushes forward.
So he could kick, we might see 3 goals in succession.
Is the margin still 27? 27 points. We're only 15 minutes into this last quarter, 14 minutes into this last quarter. The third quarter did go for 30. Big moment thanks to the Morwell Bowling Club here. Jack Cassing comes in from 30 metres, puts it on its way, straight over the goal umpire's head. There's 3 in the row for the Gulls.
Margin down to 21 points. As you said, at the 15-minute mark, it's approaching that 15-minute mark right now on the Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard. Leongatha 8-12-60 with just the 1 goal at the beginning of the quarter. Warragul now are 6-3-39.
21 points, Pop. Are we concerned here? Is there a run on that Warragul could get or not?
Oh, look, there is. Never say never, and I guess if you don't believe you can, you won't. I reckon Warragul will start to get a little bit of momentum if they can, not that they haven't got it already, but genuine momentum if they can grab a centre break and a quick goal again. Every goal to date's been hard work, but this is what they don't want. Leongatha go forward through Phillips, inside forward 50. Masterson backed into the back pack courageously. Nicely picked up. Can Warragul get themselves out of trouble? They will. Zach Stewart will get on the end of a short pass, and he's got a option towards the centre of the ground where Hobbs is. Can play on quickly if he wanted to. Doesn't. And now Leongatha are working back with numbers. Over the top he goes. Yeah, nice leg. Good work. Sarong back into the corridor. They're starting to move with a bit more urgency now. Kaya looks to his left and then to his right. And
where's it been for the previous 3
yeah,
quarters?
so into Wibley, over the top of Wibley. Can it fall to the arms of, or to the hands of LB Phillips, possibly? Feeds it off. Here they go. There's a chance. Kick to top of the one-on-one, top of the square. Lamb's got the sit. Gee, had hands to it. Needs to get rid of Harry. Can't find that player. Now he does. Fights 1-2. Quick kick.
He's got it.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Lamb has made something from nothing and definitely a Zambrero goal of the day contender.
It's really important too. The influence in this game is just, they've lifted the tempo for sure, but it's the influence of players, especially across their half back, and it's their midfielders working hard. It's Hobbs, whose numbers this quarter must be growing because his influence by hand and by foot have been incredible. So just a key factor of why Warragul are back in this game.
And it's only a 15-point margin, and we're only at the 16-minute mark of the final quarter on the Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard. 7-3-45 the goals now, approaching Leongatha's 8-12-60, and Tom Hobbs has had 8 disposals this quarter and 2 centre clearances as well as another clearance as well.
Told you never write off Warragul.
Big moment. Morwell Bowling Club Bistro's back open 7 days a week. 15 points is the margin. Warragul have kicked the last 4. Ball back in the middle. Wibley up. Sheridan gets the tap down. Olsen off the back of the square. Comes through. Left foot. Sends it forward. Who's in front? Coming out, Young Common, he's wrapped up in a tackle. Drew's first to it there for the Parrots. He does well. Gets the handball over the top to the ruckman in Sheridan. Brill runs past him. Receives the kick. He's just kicking to space, and Masters is going to be first back there. He wasn't able to take the mark. Garnham comes out. He's wrapped up in a tackle by Masterson. Play-on's the call. The pressure's lifted. The game's lifted. It's taken 3.5 quarters, but finally we've got something, Bob.
Free kicks going to Leongatha's way by the non-officiating umpire.
It was called high. The tackle was called high, Popstar.
Argento. Kick and a half from goal. Looks to send the ball inside 50. He does. It's a 1-on-3. Garnham's going to fly from the side. Gets a tap. Coming through looking for that was Phillips. Wasn't able to get anything from it. Free kick, though. It's going to go to Warragul and to be in the hands of Olsen. He's going to come inside and find Sarong. Sarong's got Hobbs over the top. If he wants him, he uses him. Stewart up ahead. Instead, he goes further on and finds Hefford. Hefford's got one inboard if he wants to use him. Get out of the way, runner. Give away a free kick. Moore to Wallace. From the centre circle, sends it forward, going straight back though, Westaway. Strong big mark by Sean Westaway. He's going to relieve some pressure and come out this side and find Donahue.
So poor kick really going in forward for Warragul. They really need to get the next goal also. I know that margin's been cut from 40 to 15, but there's still some work to do, and there is time. Come down the grandstand side, Pelican. Or Pelicano.
Pelican.
Oh, God.
We might not get out of here alive.
We won't.
Called Girls, Pelican.
Everything's at the correct name.
everything but what we need to do.
Just another week in the life of Rob Popplestone. Ball spills forward. Wibley, well done. Here we go. Nicely done, Sheridan. His kick smothered. It's going to bounce back and bounce back quick. Kick off the ground, though. Gains 10, 15 metres, and it will find the boundary line. Grandstand wing. 19.5 minutes gone. Final quarter. Leongatha 8-12. Warragul 7-3. They've managed to put on 4 goals in this last quarter. Beaten to it was Wibley that time. Hobbs applies a tackle, and the umpire will take control. Centre wing. Wibley will try to work his man under the ball and then pour it. He does. Fights hard. His second effort's been good. And holds the ball in. So this one you'd expect he'll try to hold him and then just thump the ball forward, but can he do that? He can't. No, Sheridan got the tap, and now coming through was Marriott. Ducked the head, and a good tackle was applied by Matty Gray. So yet another ball up to take place.
Wibley off for a rest as Gray comes into it in front of Sheridan. Gray tapped down. Free kick's going to be given to Gray.
Oh.
They've been holding all day. I'm not sure how we pick him out of ruck contest. Matty Gray's gone for the old torpedo. Yeah. It was a terrible kick, wrong decision, going back with the flight of the ball. Dyson Heppel takes a relieving mark.
Read a rush of blood.
To Marriott. Marriott on his half-back flank. He's looking for someone to come to him. Eventually Argento does. Good, strong contested mark in front of Albie Phillips. He was looking for Heppel, wasn't able to get anything. Free kick's going to go to Gray.
It's going to go against Sheridan.
It is going to go against Sheridan. And I tell you, for what it is...
Well, shouldn't a free kick be where the ball was?
Where the ball was.
Yeah, he's picked that up.
Confused. Sheridan can't believe it. And I'll tell you, it's one thing that's always baffles me. The ruckmen hold each other all day, and then they ping one free kick out of the whole game. It's like, as they come in, and Sarong sends the ball inside 50, flying high from the back. Wasn't able to get there. Hobbs is at the ground. No one's able to be clean. Casson does well, sends the ball back inside his 50. Heppel, clever, under pressure, comes out. All the time in the world. His kick finds Argento, and Argento will take it on his half-back flank.
This is where they've fallen down, Poppy. They've stopped that run, and they're not able to free the space up, so they've got to go down the line every single time.
No, they come back. Gray will get another grab. He's just got the edge on Sheridan in the last few minutes. This is his third possession. Now goes inboard, risky kick. Might pay off though. Yeah, nicely done. Good lead by Levi Moore. Now he needs to find a teammate right here. Now I'm not sure it's a risky kick. Needs to find out the back. It doesn't, and the turnover could be costly. Left foot kick towards half forward flank. Hall turns, and on the right leg kicks to advantage. They've got a couple of options. Brill takes the ball, and now with bit of urgency. There is so much room there, but he's taking his time. He's Brill, and now can he find the winning option? He cannot. Out the back, it's going to walk this one in. No, he's not, and should have been a smother, it wasn't it? Garnham gets his, is it second of the afternoon?
Yep.
2 for the league's leading goal score. Will it be enough? You'll find out more during the end of this day, but that's his second goal of the afternoon.
It's been a long time between drinks for his first, because he kicked the first goal of the game, I'm pretty sure it was, and he's now kicked his second for the afternoon. But Masterson was the one that went down in that contest, and he put himself out of the play.
Just a clip of feet as he went to go get the ball.
He thought he was being impeded by somebody else, who's his own teammate. So it was one of those things where, he was never going to know who it was, and the umpire was never going to give it to him anyway.
Back to a 21-point lead to Leongatha. We've played 23 minutes of the final quarter on the Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard. Leongatha 9-12-66, leading Warragul 7-3-45.
And you sit there remonstrating, it's not going to take it away. You're out of the play. You've put yourself out of the play because you're sitting there remonstrating.
Correct. Special comments all thanks to Metricon Homes, from kitchens to bathrooms, living spaces, at the finishes that make it yours during the Metricon Live It Up celebration on now. The ball comes out of the middle. Warragul send it forward, going there. No one's able to take a clean mark. Heppel's gone back. Gets the handball, finds Westaway. Puts it out into a bit of paddock. Brill's going to try and be first there with Hobbs. Needs some help there as Hobbs. Instead, Brill does well, works over it, but McIntosh comes in. Brill does well. Kaya sends it towards the line with Hobbs. And they'll all go over the boundary line and out of bounds.
They haven't put a player back spare. Heppel's not spare. He's just playing half back just for that little bit of
just
stability.
Smart. Yeah. It's, well, this quarter for a period of time there showed a little bit we hadn't seen much of for the first 3 quarters from Warragul. They got it back to 15 points, but that's holding the ball all day, wrapped up in a strong tackle by Hobbs. That Garnham goal just put it back out to 21. And Hobbs will take the free kick. 2 kicks from home. He plays on quickly, sends the ball in, keeps it nice and low. Lamb coming out, but in front was Heppel, got his hands in the way there. And the Parrots, through Grabham Andrews and Sovereign, will get this ball out of their defensive 50. Lands in the hands of Argento. And just nice slow play here from the Parrots. Looking for a teammate further down the ground. Or behind him, pay the mark.
Trying to find his head in the dirt.
Yeah, I was going to say there is a good divot.
Pretty hard.
There is a good divot out there from Jackson Harry, who despite Jed Lamb kicking 2, has had a pretty good day on him.
I reckon he'll be tapping dirt out of his ear for the whole afternoon now.
So Jackson Harry called to play on. 25 minutes gone here, final quarter at Parrot Park. Sheridan comes from behind, wasn't able to take the mark. Ball contested down below. Argento's going to run onto it, breaks 1 tackle, handballs over the top. Fraser Phillips comes through, top of the 50, sends it over the top of the head. Masterson works well, does front position, good body work, is going to be a free kick.
I thought that was just play on.
I don't over officiate a one-on-one.
No, it was good.
Really good one-on-one.
2 good players going good body work against each other. Free kick went against Fort to Kaya. Top of the 50 to Hughes, gets the handball across to Zach Stewart. He's going to dump the ball long. 1-on-1 contest. Sovereign works his way in front of Stern, and he'll take the relieving kick. Comes out this side to Grabham Andrews.
So Andrews now's got an option. It's a shortish type option. If he finds the man, he does, and that's Little John. It's starting to open right up now. Little John goes towards Drew. Can he get rid of his opponent? He can't. It was a good tackle. Dropping the ball. It'll go the way of Casson. Feeds it off quickly. Nicely done too. McIntosh runs to within 60. Kicks to Lamb. And Lamb gets rid of his man and can goal for goal number 3.
I don't even know how to respond to that. But this is what he looks for. He loves that contact. He just keeps his ground solid. And that's what he wanted to do with Harry. And Harry's been very good this afternoon, but that experience has paid off then.
So Lamb directly in front, close enough too, off the boot. Yeah, nicely done. His 3rd of the afternoon. Well done to Jed Lamb.
And we've played 27 minutes of the final quarter. Margin back to 15 points. Probably a bit too little too late by Warragul, but they've gone to 8-3-51, trailing Leongatha 9-12-66. And all this on the Harvey Norman computer scoreboard.
Wait for the ball to come back into the middle. We'll be talking at the end of the game to our best on ground, all thanks to Traralgon Mazda. The next gen Mazda CX-5 has arrived at Traralgon Mazda. Book your test drive today and see the stunning new style, advanced technology and premium comfort. Traralgon Mazda LMCT 11276. We'll also have our Zambrero goal of the day. We've got a few contenders. Hot chips you can feel good about, air fried and perfectly seasoned with zesty chicken salt. As we ball back in the middle, Gray gets the tap down. Kai wasn't able to get anything clean. Drew, handball through. Hobbs bounced it around, got a handball across the top. Gray tries to take the tackler on, and that's holding the ball. All day holding the ball.
Oh, he played on
Drew
there.
went to play on there. Drew went to play on. Bradley does well. That was a great tackle. He comes out wide and finds Fraser Phillips. Must be running the clock down now. 28 minutes gone here. He's going to come out right in front of our commentary box and find Argento. Argento points to the...
I'm not picking him again for a Zambrero. He just gets too far away from the goals.
Argento goes low. They're all leading to the pocket. Pelicano, Stewart, Gray. And in the end, it was the fist from Hughes that got it over the boundary line.
Just on a side note, I'm looking at the AFL game between Port Adelaide and Sydney, and there's a new player for Port Adelaide. His name is T. Anastasopoulos.
Back in, Pelicano over the top. Wallace got a quick kick. Hughes, nothing coming from that. Pelicano on hands and knees, trying to get the handball out. Pelicano and Argento are holding the ball in with each other.
Special comments by Nick Lucchino.
All thanks to Metricon Homes.
That's Greek, isn't it? That's Anastasopoulos.
No, you tell us.
Look how long it is. You can't fit it in the screen.
Pelicano tapped down. Phillips from the same pocket. Puts it on the boot. It's going to swing away. Masterson over the back. Try wasn't able to bring it down. Ball still stays in play. Donohue's got the chance. Throws it on the outside of the boot. Good centering ball. Finds Garnham. That's twice now from Finn Donahue where he centred the ball extremely well. And Garnham, who's kicked 2 today, needs this one just to be interesting to see how many Miles has kicked today. They're both coming in on this round at 70 goals for the season. So Garnham, 15 metres out, slight angle, goes back, puts it through. That's his third for the afternoon.
He's just got enough class to finish the game off. I think Warragul threw a lot at him, a big part of this quarter, but they just didn't have enough. And that little bit of a move down there with Heppel to back, and they've just had control of the ball. They've really done it a lot better once he's been there. They've been a lot more settled, and they've finished off a couple of goals they really needed towards the back end of this quarter.
We've had a combined total of 8 goals won this quarter between the two teams, when you consider the inaccuracy from early on. 21-point lead to Leongatha, 30-minute mark of the final quarter. Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard, it's 10-12-72 for the Parrots and 8-3-51 for the goals.
The Paholke thing too, thanks to Harvey Norman Furniture Gippsland, it's an end of score there. It's 20-13, 1-3-3 to 12-4-76, so he might have had a fair contribution to that one.
Gray, tap down, Marriott, got the handball, Bradley. His kick into the middle, cut off by Olsen, does well. Strong contested mark. Middle of the ground. He's got Hobbs running past him. He gives him the handball. Hobbs puts it inside 50. And from over the back, no one's able to get that there, but Harry, last line of defence, is just going to kick that ball out of there in front of Hall and McIntosh, who've both been pretty good for their respective sides today. McIntosh does well on this occasion. Gets around Hall, sends it inside 50. And the strong mark out on the lead there is taken by Tom Stern. Puts it up towards the goal square. Worked out of it is Jed Lamb. And the ball hits the post and through for a minor score.
Margin now 20 points at 72 plays 52. 10-12 Leongatha, 8-4 Warragul. That's the Harvey Norman Computers scoreboard.
Sovereign just held the ball up. Not sure whether that's a sign of anything. Just brings the ball in. Handballs it out as Ireland just throws the boot into it. And there it is, the final siren. The Parrots have got home 10-12-72 despite a little scare in that last quarter to Warragul 8-4-52. It's a 20-point margin. We're going to come back and wrap up with our player of the day, our Zambrero goal of the day, and all the scores from around Gippsland. You're listening to Gippsland Live on TRFM. It's all thanks to Harvey Norman Electrical Gippsland.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan. In fact, we have the most satisfied electricity customers in Victoria. So all you have to worry about is breakfast. Alinta Energy, that's true power.
In 2026, Virtue Homes continues the long-standing sponsorship of the Gippsland Football Netball League. For every new Virtue home built by a player or official affiliated with the Gippsland League team, Virtue Homes will donate $5,000 to that club.
It's the 40 Winks Sleep Event of the year. So, whatever you're waking up for, the 5 a.m. gym class, the first day on the job, the school drop-off, we're here to help with up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture. Plus free local delivery when you shop our range of leading brands in-store or online today. Because every g'day starts with a goodnight. Hurry, limited time only. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Electel would like to wish all local footy teams the best for the finals. Electel is not just a pump shop with crazy footy ads, they support community sporting groups across Gippsland. For anything water, get to Electel, proudly sponsoring the Gippsland League in 2026.
The Gippsland League top 5 highlights from a big round 15. Kicking off at number 1, a match-winning moment here for Druin. Ball gets kicked right up to the goal line and Vincent Cole somehow got boot onto the ball and kicked the winning goal, and didn't he love it, along with the crowd. And at number 2, how about the absolute tenacious play here from Sales' Caden McCulloch? He reads the ruck well, Dustin Martin fends off his opponent, takes on another opponent, and then runs to 40 and kicks it straight over the goal umpire's head. What a cracker goal there by Caden. And at number 3, Jed Lamb took on 4 defenders and somehow got ball onto boot and snapped this amazing goal that had everyone stunned.
Body work, throws it on the boot and says, I'll have a Zambrero goal of the day contender.
And at number 4, Jake Zapalua-Yench stood up in his moment to shine. What about this absolute gem from the pocket? It was a nice handy tap from his teammate. Jake read it beautifully and kicked this ripper goal.
If you want the Zambrero, Jake, you can come up and collect it now, son, because that is all yours. Jake Zapalua-Yench.
And at number 5, young gun Jackson Glenn kicked 4 goals on the weekend, and this was the best of them. Right forward pocket, under pressure, he was able to dribble this one through, sending the crowd up and about.
At Alinta Energy, we never stop moving to make sure you're happy with your energy plan.